stream a minute ago. So if you get a different notification, then that's just me skipping this one that I had scheduled, starting a new one. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Liz. And hello, Gina. Good to see you guys this morning. I hope you're doing well today. It is a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday here. Super grateful to have some great weather going. So, you know, that is my favorite way to start the day, talking about the weather. You know, it always helps me kind of understand what people are experiencing. You know, it is a little bit of small talk to start off a conversation. For some people, hey, maybe talking about the weather is as deep as you really want to get. But here, yeah, I'm usually curious. What's going on with people out there in the world? Good morning, Patty Kent. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm always curious, especially recently. It's been so up and down, and some people have been having unusual weather and raining but warm in the 60s. Oh, that sounds, Gina, relative to what you had a few weeks ago, that sounds really pleasant. So, good morning, Carol. Welcome in, Carol. Good to see you. Yeah, so I do have a pretty nice little lineup of items today. I did get my list prepared, so you guys can look in the item in the description there for the stream, and it shows you what I have lined up for today. That's not everything that I have for the day, but that is a bulk of what I have, and it's most of what you saw if you saw the Alameda preview. It's most of what was in that preview. I also have a few items from the last few weeks that either I haven't put them in the light box yet, or I've wrestled with them in the light box. It's lunchtime here. Sunny got about 5 inches of snow last night. Oh, that's kind of nice, Patty. 5 inches is totally doable, so. Oh, you're welcome, Jamie. Snow's melting, warm, and very grateful. Oh, nice, Sherry. That's good. Yeah, Sherry, man, you had quite the power outage to ride out there. That was something else. We need thumbs up, please, and thank you. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, thank you. We got 16 people in the house so far and 7 thumbs up. I usually do my first giveaway at 10 thumbs up, so when we hit 10 thumbs up, we'll be doing a free shipping giveaway. So yeah, do take a look at that list. If there's an item that you were waiting for, I usually do try to stick to the list, but if somebody has a high priority and they want to call something out early, then hey. Unless there was somebody else who specifically had said they were waiting for the item or they were interested in the item, then I would be willing to bring it up. But a couple things, you know, once in a while I have people reach out and say, hey, hello, Rhonda, good to see you. They're like, hey, I'm really interested in that item, but I may not be there for the whole stream. And I'm like, well, hey, I can wait until you're around, or if you want to drop an absentee bid on it, a silent bid, so to speak, then just let me know. Because I have had that a couple of times where people couldn't be at the auction, and there were people that were planning on being at the live, and so, yeah, the people just emailed me ahead of time and said, hey, you know, I want to bid $350 on that, so, you know, if it goes for less than $350, then have me as the high bidder. And I've had that work quite well in the past. So, and also, just off topic here, we're gonna run that first giveaway here in a second. It's been plugged in. My laptop's having some confusion there. I've been having a lot of people buying by email, so I totally get it. You know, some people aren't able to make the lives, and unfortunately, I want to see the coral necklace and dragonfly pendant 14 karat. All right, Patty. Well, I know at least one of those is towards the end. Hello, Jen. Welcome in, Jen's Gems. Good to see you. And hello, Vila. Yeah, Patty, I do have a couple people waiting on the dragonfly, and that is towards the end, if not the last item on the list there. But I will bring that up. I will bring that up here in a little while. The coral necklace, I can bring that up a little bit sooner. So, hello, Kirsten. Welcome in, Kirsten. But first, let's do that free shipping giveaway here. FS. We're just going to do a number today. A number. Let's see, what do we have? 29 people in the house, 14 thumbs up, 33 people in the house. Look at that, a number between 1 and 30. How's that? Number between 1 and 30, go. The first one to get the number is gonna win free shipping. Make sure we are in all messages with that chat filter. I see 2215. Rena, boom, just like that, 30. Okay, that's twice in a row that I've gone for the top number, thinking I was being tricky. I'm giving away my pattern here because my son, Gavin, would be like, oh yeah, Dad, I know you like to do that twice in a row, so I'm seeing your pattern. Congratulations, Rena, and thank you. You got free shipping coming up. And let's see. Oh, and thank you also. Thank you to the people who have reached out about items to buy directly. I started to address that a little bit. Hello, Joshy boy, welcome in. I'm more than happy to answer questions and sell things direct via email. I didn't realize how many people were not comfortable being present in the chat, which is unfortunate. So I'll just leave it at that. If you're somebody who is uncomfortable showing your presence in the chat here, feel free to email me. And if you want to keep transactions confidential, then hey, I don't have a problem with that. I've worked with other dealers for years, and you know, they've asked me, hey, can you remove pictures from your items? I'd like to be able to sell these, and I'm like, absolutely. I'm happy to work with people however I can. So there you go. Enough said. Thank you, Gina, for dropping that love in the chat. And oh, I love the awesome bracelet, and I love the awesome people here. So thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here, seriously. Like every single name that I see in the chat, I have a really good association with. So yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here. And let's see, we're at 19 thumbs up. Dang, look at that. I was gonna say at 25 thumbs up, I was gonna do the first Reverso Priso giveaway. We're almost there. Maybe I should say 30 thumbs up. Well, let's just get into the box of goodness here and start it off. A couple of these items that are in the box I picked up after the preview and I added on. I do have a lot more coming up here in the next few days too, so man, it seems like the spring has sprung as far as inventory, estate sales, and yeah, it's just coming in. So first off is item number 1 on the list, the sterling silver Dragon's Breath pendant. Really nice, kind of, I don't know, I was gonna say kind of a pale Dragon's Breath. Not a lot of red flash in it, but a beautiful blue flash in it. But yeah, I shouldn't even say anything, it's gorgeous. Here are the details. The chain that it's on is 17.5 inches long. The pendant is 1 inch, including the bail. The stone is 3/4 of an inch. It's 3/8 inch wide, 4 grams. Hello, Tanya. A nice shave. Ah, thanks, Tanya. I had just enough time, yeah. I'm out shopping, lurking. Thank you, Tanya. Gosh, darn it, you did it again. Every time she does that, she starts saying she's out shopping, and my mind goes, "What? Treasure hunting? Ooh, treasure hunting?" Yeah, beautiful little sterling Dragon's Breath pendant. The total weight on that's 4 grams, and the price on that's $46. So Starting bid of $46. Nice little beauty. Let's get the back of that for you there so you can see. You can see the back of that. Ah, darn, it's tempting me with more of those stickers. And it is on a nice little box chain. If you want a different, if you buy this and you want a different length chain, just let me know. But that 17.5" is a pretty good length for that size of a pendant. Keeps it up high, doesn't get lost. Doesn't get lost there. All right, I don't see any action on that one at $46. Hey, we're just gonna, I don't see Karen in the house yet, or I don't see Karen in the house, but I'm gonna dug it down. I'm dropping the price right away. Let's see, $46. I'm taking the price of shipping off of it, which is $7, making that $39 on that little Dragon's Breath pendant. Want one more little look at that flash before it goes back in the bag? There you go. Ah, Tanya. Tanya, you're not supposed to be in here shopping right now, but you know, you did say it earlier that sometimes when you're in here, you see me throw out such great deals that you just can't resist. So that one sold to Tanya at $39. I didn't see anybody else on that one, so thank you, Tanya. Should I invoice you or let's see. Oh, there's my little Sharpie. Easy to write Tanya's name on there. All right, coming up next. So you may have saw these in the preview. I'm shopping and shopping, right? Tanya, I get it. Hey, I can't say a thing, really, I can't. Because, well, I can't criticize that at all. So you may have seen these in the preview. One of these cats was a blackened, and I was gonna leave the patina on it, and geez, man, I hate to say it, it wasn't even a patina. It was just dirty, because I wash them with soap and water, you know, a little bit of dish soap, a little warm water, and as I was washing it, it just kept getting cleaner and cleaner, and I'm like, okay, well, there you go. It's two beautiful silver cats. I love that. What a great design, and very well executed. Cutting those out of that silver sheet, that takes some talent. So those are 9.8 grams total, so just about 5 grams each. Considerable weight on those. They're 1.5 inches long, so also pretty good size. You know, not little, they're not like little studs. They're actually like dangle earrings. And the starting bid on those is $38. $38 on those. They are Tasco. I don't know if I showed the back of those. And wait, you know, actually, I wanted to look, because these might actually be earlier. I thought they were number and letter, like 70s. Vila, I see you at 38. 925. F8. No, you know what? These are actually earlier. Interesting. Or at least the hallmarking indicates that these are even pre-Eagle assay, because they're just marked 925, Mexico, and then it looks like FRA or FAR. Oh, maybe they're Farfan. But there you go. All right, Vila, you got those. Sold to Vila at 38. And I do have sterling earbacks that I'm gonna put on those Vila. I just found those last night. So they'll have fresh backs on them. Vila backs. Just make sure that I put a little note on there, because man, say it now and then later. I have a ton of packages to ship. So after today, I will be invoicing right away after I wrap up today's sale. And then I'm gonna jump straight into shipping. As many of you may know, I've been holding packages since Friday and building boxes, and I have Justin coming over tonight. After I invoice, Justin's going to come over and help me ship. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys can pay as quick as possible, because then I can. That would be awesome. Yeah, he's going to come over tonight, and we're going to do the conveyor belt of shipping and just get everything done. Yeah, he was, you know, I had invited him to come help today, but he wanted to come help, but hey, man, he's got stuff going on. He's got an estate that he's actually going to, and it's the same. Well, I probably shouldn't say anything. We shouldn't give too much insider info. That's an estate that I've been to before that got some great stuff. This is the next round coming up of it. So item number 3, these beautiful sterling silver Modernist cufflinks. I did polish these, and I am going to be doing that a little bit more because, man, they went from looking all right to looking, wow, bam, beautiful. Father's Day is coming up, and it's a good time to sell cufflinks. I see this for other resellers too. I see this every year where about now, cufflinks start selling pretty good, and usually through spring. So Easter, graduation, summer casual, or summer semi-formal, where, gosh, the angles on these are just fantastic. I mean, men are wearing more cufflinks, and ladies too. So these suckers are awesome. 17 grams total. They are Tasco as well, and they are a little bit more modern. They have that number, letter, hallmarking system on there. From all right to out of sight. Right, Joshy boy? Thank you. All right, the starting bid on these is $65. Darn good. Yeah, I just sold the first, what I feel like is the beginning of the slide. I sold those Tane Modernist cufflinks that I had on here a while back. Sold those on eBay. And man, when I saw who the buyer was on those, I had to do a double take, because I'm like, wow, this is one of the famous American jewelry companies, makers, manufacturers, and they just bought those Tane cufflinks. So like, wow, that's really pretty darn cool. Even if they don't actually wear them, yeah, Liz, they're great gifts, even if they're not worn. But yeah, the angles on those are awesome. Really nice chip. It's like chip inlay that's enameled. So the chip inlay looks like an enamel the way they did it. So lots of resin in there. All right, 65 on those. Going down. Oh man, wouldn't those make some fabulous bar fight rings? Well, when Leslie starts making cufflinks into rings, then yeah, those will be ready for you, Leslie. Okay, well, last week I had a couple Chinese rings. Nothing more sexy than a man with cufflinks. Meow. Gina. Funny. They don't make many women's blouses for those, Heldine. Now, yeah, but I have seen women that have long sleeve shirts, blouses, and they wear cufflinks. I'm like, wow, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, this one, Chinese, everything I tested was silver, except for one Modernist chain, which you guys hadn't even seen. So this one is a size 5.5. I was tempted to give it a little polish, but I didn't touch it. 5.5, there you go. The band, I think I wouldn't want to go up very far on this one. You know, maybe to a 6, but that's, yeah, I think 5.5 would probably. I wear cufflinks, says Kirsten. Well, good for you, Kirsten. Yeah, that one's a size 5.5, and that one's $32. So I was pretty fortunate to get new offer for the Royal Dalton glazed. flower frog. Yeah, $32 on that. I was lucky to get this whole group for pretty good prices. I've worn cufflinks myself, says Rena. Well, there you go. Yeah, so also able to offer these at pretty good prices. So there you go, size 5.5. It is adjustable. Hike or beach? There's a Q&A sticker that says, all right, hike or beach? Well, how about both? How about a hike on the beach? What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer a hike or do you prefer to go to the beach? I guess that would be like a hangout. Hike in nature or a chill out at the beach. 34 people in the house, 21 thumbs up. Let's get 25 thumbs up there and we'll do a Reverso Priso giveaway. I always like having one of those Reverso Prisos in play. Oh man, this one, I was super stoked that this was silver. Great charm amulet. I could see this being anything from a solitary pendant to being a hat ornament. Pretty common to have hat ornaments, or even being on one of the charm necklaces, one of the single charms or the main charm. Really beautiful, super elaborate. Skateboard on the beach. Well, we got some beach fans here. All right. There you go, Rhonda. I was doing that yesterday. Man, I went for a ride yesterday at the beach. It was awesome. Great day. All right, there you go. This one is 9 grams. It's 2 5/8 inch long, and the price on that one is $65. And yes, it is silver. And it looks to me like all the dangles are in place. That's pretty awesome. What is that? Oh, you know, I think this is the style. You can see these little channels. These little channels that are in here. These at some point may have been designed for kingfisher feathers. It may have had kingfisher feathers. Or it may have just been designed to have kingfisher feathers put into those little wells. Vila, I see ya. I don't see anybody else, Vila, so you're getting that wonderful pendant at 65. And yeah, that's in great, really great condition. So it's stone, Joshy boy. Yeah, it is a little carnelian bead on there. All right, sold to Vila. Thank you, Vila. Yeah, I love it too, Jamie. I was really stoked when it tested positive. It's like, all right, cool. A lot of times I'll get those old Chinese, the little figures, the little charms. They look great, and then they'll be plated. Not silver. In that same collection here, I really like the pattern on this one. Great little, I don't know what kind of flower that is. It almost reminds me of a forget-me-not, but then not really. I'm not sure. Maybe it's some sort of Asian clover or something that's just not familiar here. Love the wear on that band there. This one also slightly adjustable. Looks like both of these got nice early. You can see the Chinese silver marks and maker marks inside. And this one is also a size 5.5, and same as the last one. I don't think I would go, you know, unless I were gonna have it soldered, I don't think I would want to even push it up to a 6, because it's gonna open up and just be kind of weird, be catching on stuff. Yeah, honestly, I would kind of just like to solder it and have it be a solid, non-adjustable. But adjustable, that was just par for the course with this era of rings out of China. Wow, What the heck? This one's only $23. Okay. Why was that? Oh, it must be because of the shank. Yeah, because the piece of the shank that's on the inside was originally longer, but it split. And so I determine that to be a defect, but wearability is fine. Dang it. I do some online shopping myself, and I'm getting notifications that things that I was bidding on are ending, or I just got outbid, or just won it or something. So, Rhonda, this one's early. Yeah. At the latest, this would be 1930s, and probably more like 1910, even 1900. Like early, probably made for the American market, made to be exported. Did I get that in the? Did I get that price in the chat? $23. That really is the price. Let me just get that in there in case I didn't. But yeah, it's nice and early, Rhonda. Like, really great design too. So 5.5 on that one. If that works for you, I have a feeling both of these will sell in the playback. Yeah, I know a couple people that are at work right now, and it's kind of a bummer. I know. You can't be at work and here shopping at Raven's Chest at the same time. At least probably not responsibly. So, all right, coming up next, item number 7. I have had this style a couple of times with the red background and sort of the pencil sketch look. What is it? Monochrome look, portrait. And every one, I think it was a stylized motif. And I think there was a single artist that did these. So, Cosmo, hey, you could do that outside, buddy. That's inappropriate for in here. He does, like, I'm a dog, dude. There's nothing inappropriate. Yeah, I've seen a recurring theme, but each one is a little bit different in the variation. Is that a print on the cab or original art? What? Oh, are you talking about this? I was like, on the cab, what, where, who, Jamie? Oh, on the cabinet. Original art, yeah. Both of those are oil. That one might be acrylic. I don't know, but they're both really awesome. That one up there is actually it has a couple little condition issues, but she's in really good condition. Know what you're holding, okay? Yeah, this, these I was actually thinking about it. These may have been produced like for the tourist trade, and it may have been an initial sketch that was then painted over, That was kind of the cabas and cabochon, right? Jamie, thank you for clarifying. Doug, did the flower ring sell? Carol, it did not. Yeah. I don't see any guidelines or anything to that. And I think it was just a free-handed portrait. But yeah, definitely not a print, Jamie. Definitely hand done. So let's see, 1 1/4 inch by that. It is a brooch and a pendant, marked 800 silver with that little cartouche, which is an Italian hallmark. The price on this one is $85. Carol, the flower ring was $23. That one, Carol, was only $23. So. But she is $85. Starting bid of $85. So yeah, that hallmark on there, let's see, Do I try to remember? I think that shaped, I think that shaped Hallmark. I'll take it. I have to check my ring. Says, okay, Carol, just type 23 there in the chat and I got you. I think this Hallmark system started like in the 60s or 70s, if I remember right. So it's fairly modern. But it doesn't really matter. She's quite beautiful. And what an awesome pendant. I mean, great brooch too. All right, thank you, Carol. I'll just get that one. Sold 23. And 85 on her. We have 26 thumbs up. Check that out. We're going to do a Reverso Priso giveaway because that was the idea. Get to 25 thumbs up and do our first Reverso Priso. All right, Carol, 23. You got it. Thank you, Carol. Carol Schultz. All right, let's do a Reverso Priso for, oh, you know what? I'm going to leave this one on the board too. I think that's like what I paid for it, but about what I paid for it. But I'm going to leave that one on the board. So if somebody was thinking, I'd love to Reverso Priso that one, then that one is going to still be up, available for Reverso Priso for whoever wins this Reverso Priso. Okay, well, Reverso Priso, who's going to get it? Let's see. This is a type of fruit. Name a type of fruit. Whoever's going to get this fruit item first. Oh, I need both chats. Oh, okay. Apple, pear, blue, berry, cherry, persimmon, fruit, apple, orange, ooh, tangerine, kiwi, grapefruit, orange, pineapple. All right, I had a feeling this might be a good one. Lemon, blackberry, kumquat, banana, mandarin, shellbell. You got it, shellbell, lime. Congratulations, shellbell. You have won the first Reverso Priso. And welcome in, shellbell. I hope you're having a great day. And hello, Tandy. Good to see you today. And hello again, Rhonda L. Dean. Good to see you, Jinlo. Great to see you today. Patty Stimson. Hello again. Christine. Hi, Christine. Good to see you. Happy Ducky. Hello, Happy Ducky. Always making people smile. Bringing some warmth to the chat. And hello, Arthur. Good to see you as well. All right, thank you, everybody. Congratulations, Shellbell. If you guys don't know what's up with Reverso Priso, Shellbell now has the ability to reverse the 1s and 10s column of any item. So just that item right there is $85. That one could be $58. The best deal that I can calculate is a $90 item that gets Reverso Prisoed to $9. Wow. Man, I was really stoked. If you saw me talking about this, I bought this from one of the dealers that I buy from all the time. And sometimes his prices are really good. Sometimes his prices are just out of this world. And the price on this had been out of this world for a couple months. So I looked at it at Dianza. I looked at it at Alameda last month. So let's see. I guess that was the third time that I had seen it out on his table, and I was finally able to negotiate a pretty good deal on it. So really nice. I rarely find these Art Deco channel set crystal bracelets anymore. And typically the pinnacle Pinnacle, the bar has been set by Diamond Bar, a company that makes pretty much the nicest, consistently the nicest ones that you'll find out there. Been dealing with the drum. I've helped my parents sell their home and my brain is fried. Ah, happy ducky. Man, well, good luck with that. I might be helping my mom with that. Coming up here, I don't know, talking to her last time, it wasn't quite clear what her plan's gonna be, so. Yeah, and I know how much that can be. Done that a couple times with grandparents, other relatives. And, NS Catch. Well, I have not seen that before. I didn't see that. NS Catch. I'm assuming that means non-silver catch, which maybe that accounts for why it's still in such great shape. I don't know. But the rest of it is sterling. It is marked sterling, and I wasn't familiar with this company. But I see a very similar, if not better quality than what I expect to see from the Diamond Bar pieces. Each link is really, really well fabricated, and that's why it's in such good condition. The crystals are very nice too. Very good, very clean crystals. They got a buyer, but California law requires both spouses to sign the contract while the wife in another country refused to sign after. Oh. Dang. Well, hopefully they were able to get that all worked out. Luckily now with electronic documents and electronic signing, that's actually possible to get things done out of the country and out of the state and so long, and so on, rather. Sorry to hear that, Eldine. Hello, Draftor Steva. Welcome in, Draftor Steva. Good to see ya. All right, so this one, it is 7 inches flat. That is the measured length of, that's the measured wearable length flat. So from the tip of here to the base, that doesn't include the tongue. That's the actual wearable length. It's 7 inches flat. It's a 6.75 on the cone. So there you go, size reference. It's 1/2 inch wide. It's awesome. It's $100. Starting bid is 100 on that one. Oh. Yeah, I think the first time that he had it, he had like 150 or 145 on it. I'm all, no, buddy. I mean, totally fair price. I would have been really happy for him if he got it. But I was thinking, geez, dude, I'm gonna ask $100 for it, and 145 is a totally fair price. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it was just painful because I'm like, man, it's awesome. I'd like to be able to bring it up and offer it. So you got to keep some of the down payment money, but they lost. Oh gosh. Oh, now I hear you, Happy Ducky. Dang. Well, hopefully they can recover and find something else quickly. Hello, Terry. Welcome in, Terry. All right, that one's going down. Going down for 100. If somebody's watching the playback and you're interested in this bracelet or any other item, feel free to reach out to me direct at ravenschest33@gmail.com. Right there is my address, my email address, and here is my registration form as well. If you are, no, not that way. I don't want to go to it. I want to pin it. Pin message. If you're not registered here, then all you have to do is click on that form that is pinned in the chat, fill out that information, and that's it. You're registered. Then you can bid on items, be eligible for giveaways. and so on and so forth. I'm the calm one in the family, but my mom freaks out at everything, so I have to pull her. I have to tell her that it will be okay. Well, I'm grateful for your family that they have your presence, Happy Ducky. Yeah, so take a little time for yourself and touch some grass so you can shake it off. Ooh, this one I was pretty stoked on this. The guy that I got this from, speaking of which, Patty Kent, that reminds me, let me jump forward next to the coral necklace. On item number 9 here, the sterling silver moss agate ring, really nice. Size 10.5. Might even go up to, might even fit an 11 because of that. Because of the size, the contour there. Touch some grass, Ducky, yes. Perfect, perfect Happy Ducky. So that one, it's a size 10.5, and the price is $46. Really nice, really lovely piece of moss agate in there. And I just wanted to bring it to offer it. I'm not making any money on it. Literally, I just wanted to bring it because it was so awesome. And I really liked the guy, Evan, that I bought it from. Joshy Boy, I see it in at 46. Thank you, Joshy Boy. If anybody else is interested, we'd be looking for 48 or better and pretty quick. Otherwise, we're going to count this one down for Joshy Boy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Joshy Boy for 46. Thank you, Joshy Boy, and congratulations. All right. So, skipping ahead to item number 17. Thank you for your patience, Patty. This gorgeous coral necklace. I got it from the same guy that I got the moss agate ring from. And the only reason that I was able to buy these two is because the guy was a nice guy. He knew that I really appreciated the items that he had. He's a stone cutter also, and he has some great turquoise that he's cabbed. Say no more, Happy Ducky. Oh my gosh, you are such a warm soul, Happy Ducky. And that sent, now I see where and why you have the sense of, where you got and why you have the sense of humor that you have. Man, the family dynamics, they speak a lot to how people are, who people are. But yeah, I've got these at a great deal. I'm selling these for $185. And again, I'm not making a lot of money on it. But I was really happy to do business with the guy. I can't wait to see what he has next month. And I can't wait to see what he has turquoise-wise, because he cuts his own turquoise. And some of the cabs that he had in his case and some of the stones that he had were fantastic. So really interesting guy. So thank you, Evan. And let me give you the details on it. It is 26.5 inches long, and it weighs 83.33 grams. There you go. And it is $185. It would shock me if they got another buyer and just put an offer again. Oh, so their buyer fell through, and it was the house that they were buying was contingent on them selling. Is that what was going on there? All right, so gotcha. Timmy's in the house. All right, $185 on those is the price. I will bring those back around later. And Timmy, he's like, I don't care if you're not in the chair, Dad. I'm going to find myself a spot. When he was a kitten or an adolescent cat, he used to ride around on my shoulders because he kind of fit up there. He doesn't fit up there so well now. Patty, I see you. All right, Patty. Coral sold to Patty Kent at 185. Thank you, Patty. Timmy sees you too. He is, you know, he really is awesome. I gotta say that I have a really nice, well, I have a really nice group of boy cats. I can't say the same for the girl cats, honestly. They're not that nice. But the boy cats that I have, they're such gentle souls. Like, they come up and they'll just touch you, just put their paws on my face. They'll come up slowly and just be like, so. He does, right, Lucinda? I'm gonna order him a sling. So, or just, I need to figure out a sling situation, so. When my kids were babies, I had slings for them so I could carry them around. And I wish I still had that. Yeah, I wish I still had that sling because they're so perfect. The ones I used to use were it was just a piece of cloth. So it was just cloth and it would sit, they could lay right in it comfortably and be nice and close, but it wasn't bulky or have any padding or anything like that. All right, Tim, you might have to go to the lap here, buddy. Cats are prima donnas, and don't you forget it. Yeah, you know, and I should, you know, I have to say that both of them aren't the healthiest cats, and that's part of the reason that their dispositions aren't the warmest. So I do give them a little bit of leeway there, but at the same time, they're not as nice. They're not as gentle souled as the boys, interestingly. Hello, Yippee. Welcome in. Eldine says, I have a naughty boy Siamese. Well, there you go. You know, not to say that they can be total a-holes also. So it's not like they're just sweethearts. They have a very warm, sweet side, but they can be total, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. All right, this was pretty awesome. 800 silver watch. It does run. It's just missing its hour hand, but I was actually toting it around like I can still tell the time with that fine. It doesn't have an hour hand. It has an hour nub. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Yippee. I have one for my Chihuahuas. The female's 11 pounds. I would be in traction carrying her around, right, Gina? Yeah, you know, you need the little baby sling to pack him around. Well, this one is 28 grams. It's 800 silver, and that was $100. $100 on the 800 silver watch. It basically just needs an hour hand, if so desired. But it functions, it runs. Not 800. What the heck was that? Starting bid $800. Is that like some sort of Freudian slip in there? Charge $800. Yeah, really beautiful. Again, it's marked 800 silver. I think it's a 10, not a 10 jewel. I think it's a 10 ruby watch. Yeah. So there you go, 10 ruby. 10 ruby watch, and I did see one that was very similar to this. Didn't run, had a broken hand, and they were asking like 185 or 200, right in that range. So once they are spayed, females gain weight. Yeah, these guys, well, The old girl Lily, the one I call the mummy cat, she hasn't had teeth for years, and for many years she was basically kept alive on steroids. She would go for regular steroid injections, and she'd be like, oh, super healthy. And then she'd crash, and she'd be super unhealthy, and then ironically, like, after moving here, she's been consistently healthy. She's had a couple minor crashes. Well, one that was pretty bad. But for the most part, she's just been healthy here. She has a happy life. She gets to hang out in the sun. She digs in the dirt, you know. Okay, this, oh my goodness, the stone on this is just incredible. It looks like a piece of candy or something. That green, the green in it, and then that black, it looks like chocolate chips almost, matrix. Yummy stone, really nice shank on this. It is a size 6.5, but if I put it on my 7, it's comfortable. You can see it. You can see how it works on the 7 right there. And yeah, it says 6.5 on the mandrel. The starting bid on that one is $85. And as much as I love the stone on this one, the shank on this one is so impressive. They took that single band and then split it into five pillars right there. Just a super nice stone. My Siamese is a Yowler, Eldine. I used to have a Siamese like that. Booger was his name. And he was a row. Actually, he was like a Siamese Abyssinian cross. All right, $85 is the price on that one, unless you're Shell Bell and you want a Reverso Priso that one. We have 34 thumbs up. All right, we're still good here. I'm gonna do another giveaway at 50 thumbs up. 50 thumbs up, we'll do another Reverso Priso. So we'll have another Reverso Priso in play. All right, 85 on that one going down. Hello, Ottercat House. Well, thank you. I hope you're doing great today as well. I myself am doing quite well. All right, this one. Dang, I was bummed. Mystic Topaz. It is marked 925, but it's not. It's one of those. I should have known. I should have known better. Too good to be true. Yeah, Mystic Topaz and little blue crystals on the side. It is costume jewelry. As much as it says it isn't, it is. It is a size 7. I don't know what that number. I don't know what that number is. It's one something. How about $10 on that? Let's just make that a 0. It is a size 7, and it is $10. Yeah, I like that. The Mystic Topaz in there is, ooh, really nice. It faces up beautifully. I'll give it that much. It just is not sterling like it says it is. Starting bid, 1 inch, $1 inch. Wow. All right, that was supposed to be a 10, but it says 1, so why not? Hey, if somebody wants it for 1 inch, $1 inch, then bid, because you know what? My pen also, it must have dried out while it was sitting here. While I was writing the 0 in, it erased the 0 instead of writing it. I see Rhonda's in at 1. All right, Rhonda. Unless somebody comes back at 2 inches, dollars, you're going to get that for $1. That's so crazy. Huh? 1 inch in the chat, and then that happened. Are you taking a break, right, Eldine? No, I'm selling this to Rhonda for $1 dollar. Sold to Rhonda for 1. Congratulations, Rhonda. You got that one. And if Rhonda had free shipping, then I'd be paying Rhonda $6 to take the ring. Rhonda, 1. All right. Sharpie down. Rhonda, 1. Let me just make sure that I put a big 1 on there so I'm not later going, is that supposed to say 10? I'm pretty sure that was supposed to say 10. All right, this one, best price ever, right, Lucinda? 1 inch. We're going to have a 1-inch sale. All right, this right here, when I bought it, this was with the watch in the preview, but I did separate them. I'm going to sell them separately. But if somebody wants to buy them and put them together, that's fine. I was hoping this was gold, because a lot of times these Victorian watch chains, they look like gold filled, but they're actually gold. So this one looks like gold and it's gold filled. So yeah, the slide is gold filled. Really beautiful slide. It does need to be recorked because the slide just slides freely. But otherwise, little dog clip works perfectly. And the chains are really great chain design on these. And they are soldered, so it's not 1 link at a time. It's actually two links soldered together. Another reason I thought they could be gold. Again, they're not. Or unless they're 8 carat, they could be super low carat, like 8 carat or something, but they didn't hold at all under any acid. So there you go. That one is 46 inches long. It weighs 6.25 grams. And I think when I put that price on there, I didn't realize how loose the slide was and that it was going to have to be recorked. Because I had 65 on it. I'm going to drop it $20 to 45. So not too hard to recork it, but it does take a considerable amount of time. So there's the slide again. Beautiful, beautiful slide there. I see Madonna and Child Jewelry is in at 45. Welcome in, Lori. Good to see you. Put it on, Doug. I don't see any super chats in there, Jamie. Oh, I'm just kidding. So there you go. Perfect watch chain, almost. Dang, if that slide was corked, that would be awesome. But it does still hold. Obviously, it holds its position pretty well. But let's see, over time, yeah, it's gonna jiggle down there. I bet Lori knows how to recork that. It is an awesome chain, Lucinda. I see Jamie is in at 50. Lori's back at 55. I don't know if Kirsten's still in the house, but I know Kirsten had been eyeballing this one. So there you go, the slide again. You know, I did not. Let me test that. I didn't think that was a diamond in there. Let's just give it a quick little touch with the Presidium. Let's play Operation. Okay. No reaction, so. Man, if you're used to having these in gold, I think you can see why. I thought this one was gold. It is pretty darn nice. I see Lori's in at 75. Jamie's back at 80. Eldine has broke out the popcorn. Thank you, Lori and Jamie and Eldine. And thank you, everybody, for being here. It really is. It's a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. The weather has been quite nice today. I always become a surgeon. Right, Lucinda? Yeah, I had a lot of Jamie, out to Lori. Okay. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Lori. That one is sold to Lori at 85. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing, I imagine we might see what comes of that. So if that gets incorporated into another project, or if you recork that, Lori, I'd love it if you share that with us. So if you guys don't know Lori at Madonna and Child Jewelry, then go over there and check out Lori's channel, because Lori's got great taste, and Lori puts together some great items too. Oh. Okay, this, boy, I tell you what, I was really happy with the group of stuff from Alameda this month rather, and this was one of my favorite pieces. I tell you what, I should have, hello male dude, I should have tried to work on buying some more of the items from this lady. I actually did give her my Instagram account, and I'm like, hey, if you ever want to sell some stuff, if you're looking for an outlet to sell, let me know, because she had really good taste. Like every piece on the table, I was like, man, I could just take it all. Yeah, Sergio Bustamante, modern artist. It is sterling, and that ring is 22 karat gold plated. They're awesome. These are the details. It is 16 grams. It's 2 3/8 inch. That's the total drop, and it's 1.5 inches wide. The price on that one, starting bid on that one, is $350. And to show you the detail on that, little slow rotation here, you can see the depth in the design. And then I like that added touch right there, the Sergio Bustamante seal on the back. Super high quality. And size-wise, see if you can get a little feel for that one. Oh, geez. I actually feel like maybe that's a little bit long on that one. The Sarda, all right, I don't see any action on that one at $350. The Sarda wheat chain, foxtail chain is perfect for that. Absolutely, yeah. All right, this one, I was pretty stoked on this. 14 karat Edwardian filigree Cameo brooch pendant, and she is really nicely done. Really good carving, and the filigree on this is perfect. Be right back, doggy time. Do it, Lucinda. Hello, Deb. Welcome in, Deb. It's +9 Celsius here in Canada today. Well, all right. Deb checking in with the Canadian weather. Not so warm. Yeah, she's gorgeous, just in very good condition. Here are the details. She's 5.6 grams. What a heavy one. 1.5 inches tall. One and 1/8 inch wide. And the price on her, I know it says $575 in the description, but she's actually $525 because I forgot the Cameo actually has a split. It's not, well, it has a hairline. So it's not split visibly on the surface, but there is a hairline crack that runs right here when you shine light. I don't know if I have my flashlight handy. Darn. Yeah, when you shine light through it, you can see the hairline. And so I'm taking $50 off because it's a $50 defect, in my opinion. And honestly, dang. You know, this is one of those ones that it may get scrapped because there's that little flaw in the Cameo. That's enough to affect the value. To where I might just pop the Cameo out and scrap the setting in it, because the setting itself probably has 450 in gold. It's a big heavy 14 karat setting. So all right, $525 on that one, not $575. So if you're watching the playback, 14 karat, 5.6 grams, 1.5 inch, and $525. Yeah, $525 is the price on that one. That was 16. So next up we have 17. Oh, did I skip over number 15? It looks like I did. That's unfortunate because that's a beautiful little dragonfly. Oh, 17 was, that's right. 17 was the coral. Patty already got that one. All right, coming up next, item 15, the silver enamel dragonfly. Thank you, Deb. Hey, Lulu. Welcome in, Lulu. I hope you're doing well this morning. You know, Lulu, there's one more guy that I want to talk to about that Chanel piece too. I was telling you about him actually, because he does a lot of eBay, a lot of costume on eBay. So, oh, and there's another lady too in town I forgot about. So, yeah, a couple more people I can check with, put some feelers out there. If somebody's looking for a nice Coco Chanel necklace and pendant, Lulu's got a set she's looking to move. All right. This silver enamel dragonfly is a great design. I was trying to remember if I've even seen that. I don't think I've even had that design. Sometimes I have a design, I'm like, yeah, I remember I've had that in purple and black. I've had it in yellow and red. And this one, I don't remember ever having this one. It is silver shell bell, yes. And the starting bid on that one is $48. So yeah, it is silver. Silver with a gold gilt. So if you're wondering why it has a little gold tint to it. And pretty good size on that. Nice present. Hello, Leslie. Working and lurking over here. Leslie, I was doing the same. I do the same often at your place. And later today, definitely going to be working and lurking. So it can have a ton of shipping to do. So thank you everybody for helping me out with that, and for your patience as well, because I know for me, when I hold items over the weekend, I start getting a little nervous. I like having it just shipped out. So all right, $48 on that one. Did I miss a bid on that? Because if somebody wasn't in, I'm dropping that one. taking the price of shipping off, dropping it to $41 on the little enamel Dragonfly. Aw, thank you, Jen. Just received a wonderful email from Lady A, and she sends love to all of you, and she's home from the hospital. Oh, good. Thank you for sharing that, Jen. All right, going down. Hello, Lisa Carroll. Welcome in. My first time watching a live. Wow. Well, everybody give Lisa Carroll a warm welcome here. Congratulations on your first live show. In my opinion, you found one of the best places you could. Not my channel specifically, but the warm and wonderful community of people that you'll find gathered here in this chat. Boy, you'd be hard pressed to find a better group of people. Born in New York, now in Tampa. Well, nice, Lisa. I hope that warm weather in Tampa is treating you well. This one funny. This one makes me think of Venmo, because without Venmo, I wouldn't have bought this one. So grateful for Venmo, and also grateful that it was actually sterling, because I bought it. It's marked 925. Hello, Brian. Welcome in, Brian. It said 925, and I'm like, man, I sure hope it is 925, because I spend a lot of money on it for it to end up not being silver. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just gotta either commit to it or move on. But great, I love the bezel on that. And the stone on this is just fantastic. Man. Oh. And there you go. It is pretty nice. It's like, hey, you don't want to wear a bow tie? All right, we'll wear this instead. It's not a bow, but it just has that really, really sharp, clean presence to it. It's 19 grams at 3 3/4 inch. So yeah, almost 4 inches long on that one. And 1.5 inch wide. The measurements back it up. It's substantial. The price on that one is $65. And this one, I also think this one goes great with the Sarda chain. I did buy them together thinking maybe I would put them together. But then that Sarda chain it looks so much better with the Bustamante snake. Ah, thank you, Lisa Carroll. Hello, Paige. Welcome in, Paige. Good to see you today. All right, 65 is the price on that one. I don't see any action on that. What do we have here? 38 thumbs up. Is that right? Do I have that right number on that? Oh, 39 on this one. So when we get 10 more, 11 more thumbs up, we're going to do another Reverso Priso giveaway. But before we do that, I'm going to pull a Reverso Priso of my own. This one was 65. Well, I'm reversing the price to 56. If somebody was on the fence at 65, well, now you're getting free shipping plus a couple extra bucks. 56 on that one. Hi, Brian. Saw another bald eagle the other day. Prevalent around here. Nice, Jamie. Not the bald eagles. All right, $56 on that big sterling. I don't know what that is. Some kind of jasper. Whatever the stone is. It's pretty magnificent. And nice big bail on that too. Going down, let me change the price on the bag. Reverso Priso strikes again, right? It strikes again. But, oh, you know what? I'll just leave 65 on that. Just because I Reverso Prisoed it doesn't mean it has to be permanent. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, please. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Lisa Carroll. Look at that. Lisa Carroll's new here and already slipping right into the groove. So, Lisa Carroll, if you don't know what Reverso Priso is, let's just explain that one to you and anybody else who may not be familiar. All right, I'm a big fan of enamel. And this one, I saw 3 things going on here. And I think last month was mating season for them or now. They do these happy dances in the sky. Oh, nice, Jamie. That sounds awesome. Yeah, with this one, I saw seashell, waves, and clouds, all in one form. You might see something different. I don't know. Really nice. It is artist signed, hand scratched in there on the back. It is all sterling silver on this really nice, velvety, smooth sterling snake chain. Wow, that's a great price. Oh, that's right. I got a really good deal on this one. Because dang, I would pay 48 bucks for it. I'm only charging $48 for that. That's a great deal for just the chain. Shoot. That snake chain's fabulous. It is 18 inches long, the snake chain. The pendant's 1 1/4 inch by 1 inch, and the total weight on that chain and pendant is 15.9 grams. Geez, couldn't I have just rounded that up to 16? No, it has to be 15.9 grams. Yeah, beautiful enamel work on that. I have to go get ready, my friends. I go on at 4 o'clock Eastern time today. All right, well, good luck today, Lulu. Ah, there you go. Laura Robinson, welcome in, Laura. My students are playing bingo with the jewelry I made cards with. Different stones and types of jewelry on them. Oh, awesome, Laura. Barb, I see you in at 48. Eldine, I see you in at 48 also. So yeah, there you go. Lengthwise, man, that's a pretty sharp pendant. And 18 inches, that's about as short as I'm comfortably willing to go. I see a big wave. Ah, thank you, Lulu. Yeah, that's what I was seeing, a wave. A wave and a shell and some cloud action. So I do see Barb Thompson in first at 48, Eldine. If you want to come back at 50, that's what we'd be looking for. And Eldine is back at 50. And Carol is in right after Eldine at 50 also. Now looking for 55 or better. Eldine's in the lead at 50. And Eldine, who often likes to say drink, just made me think of this. I see Carol is back at 55. Thank you, Carol. And thank you to the Ember Mug, who has my coffee at a perfect 141 degrees right now. I see Eldine's back at 60. Thank you, Eldine. And thank you, yes, thank you to all of the multiple coffee enablers out there. Coffee. Yeah. All right. Eldine is at 60. We're looking for, oh, Carol's back at 65. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for dropping that link, Gina. And Eldine is back at 70. And Leslie, feel free to drop your link as well. Because I did not see what you have coming up this week. I did not see your preview. So, man, I'm definitely going to have to tune in and try to control myself. Usually when I tune into your place, Leslie, I want 141 degrees coffee snob. Tanya. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tanya. Lol. Oh my goodness. Carol is out. Thank you, Carol. We have Eldine at 70. Thank you, Eldine. And thank you, Tanya, for the $10 super chat. Keeping the coffee snob enabled. Ay, ay, ay. And Tanya, yeah, I don't know if you caught it, Tanya. There's a new member in the community. Oh, darn! I might have to stand up a little bit. Alameda's take really took its toll this month. So, yeah, Lisa Carroll, someone who has found the meadow, found the bright place. So, I have some good stuff, lol. Just got a concho belt. Oh, making earrings from it now. Dang, Leslie, nice. Well, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for your excellent presence. Yeah. That's all I want to say. And I just realized I have not responded to you, Leslie, so I'm so sorry about that. I am putting together a couple more invitations and trying to wrap up the final details there. So what's going on at Alameda? Doug, you said it's changed. Yeah, you know, it changed promoters, Jamie. Or the organizer. There's a new organizer for it. And I didn't realize it until last month. I saw the old promoter walking the show shopping, and I heard him talking to some people that were asking him questions, and he's like, yeah, I can just freely shop now. I'm no longer the promoter. Someone else is running the show. Sounds like Gavin's up. Yeah, and the show has gotten a lot smaller. I was noticing a lot of spaces were empty, and when I walked to the back, geez, TUVW. I think W was the last. Email Lulu. Yep. I think W was the last slot. And there were years when I would go and you'd be into the double alphabets, you know, the double A, double L, double M's. So yeah, it was a very thin, smaller show than usual. And the crowd was thin early in the day. I was looking around, I was shopping at 9, 10 o'clock and still not having to bump into people, so on and so forth. It did fill in later, and then when it filled in, it felt like just a different crowd, a little bit younger, and I don't know if I want to say like a hipster crowd, but just a different vibe to the crowd. Not a bad one, but definitely a different feel to it. I don't think so, Eldine. I don't think he has anything planned for today, but if he does, then I'll be taking him. Yeah, I don't know, his schedule got bounced around the last couple days. His teacher was sick, so. All right, did find this really beautiful sterling silver and turquoise bracelet. It is 7.25 inches laid out flat. That is the wearable length. So measured from this point of the clasp to the toggle. I hear you. I'm seeing that at local thrift stores. Hipster chic. Yeah, totally. That's a great way to put it. Yeah. Hipster chic. Totally. So that one's $38. It's a 6.25 on the cone. So it lays out flat at a 7.25, but on the cone it's a 6 1/4. So keep that in mind. And it is sterling silver, and it's only $38. So I did get a good deal on it. So happy to pass along that good deal. I love the color on this. Like a muted mint. And I'm pretty sure it's Chinese turquoise. But if somebody else thinks otherwise and wants to speak up, please do so. Next, appreciating the gems. Beautiful, beautiful beads on that. All right, $38, great price on that. It's going down. Next generation, appreciating the gems. Yeah, exactly. Gina is in at 38. All right, I see you, Gina. Gina, sold to Gina at $38. Thank you, Gina. And Gina, that's going to be hard because there's going to be so much going on, but I do want to make a point of getting to watch your live with the property. So I keep thinking about that. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go check it out. 45 thumbs up. Only 5 more thumbs up, everybody, until we do another Reverso Priso. And I don't know, maybe we'll do something crazy like at 75. If we hit 75 thumbs up, I'll do 2 more Reverso Prisos. And then if it gets wild and wacky and we get 100 thumbs up, then everybody gets Reverso Priso. Reverso Prisos for everybody. All right, here is the Sarda chain. I've heard these called so many different things. Wheat, foxtail, snake, Byzantine, Byzantine snake. I like to call them wheat chains because that's what they remind me of. Foxtail. I've even heard people call these a round herringbone. Wait a minute. Do the thumbs up count for only new participants, or can thumbs up for more than once? You can only do 1 thumbs up per live stream per user. Yeah. So some of us have multiple YouTube channels or multiple usernames, and we log in from them, and we give a couple thumbs up that way. I myself have a couple different YouTube channels, and I'll come into people's lives and give them thumbs up, and then once in a while, on accident, I chat from that other YouTube channel. It's like, ah. They're handcrafted in Bali, long process. Yeah, Gina. And they do a great job. Like, really beautiful, beautiful chains. 1 per device, says Eldine. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so go to different devices. It is 18 inches long. It weighs 16 grams, and the price on that one's $85. And again, I think this would be perfect with the Sergio Bustamante pendant. I just want to see. I haven't actually put them together, so I just want to see them together and see. Yeah, totally what that pendant needs. I mean, look at the complement of the snake and the chain. Wow. Yeah. Gina, I see at 85. All right. Gina's getting the Sarda. Gina is getting the Sarda chain at 85 unless somebody comes back at 90 or better. And I didn't check, but I think that this Sarda is what do they call it? Retired. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this Sarda chain, I don't think they make that anymore. So if anybody is out there that knows better, please let me know. All right, Gina, you're getting that one at 85. Thank you, Gina. And congrats, that's a really sweet chain. Buka's pacing over here. Hi, Buka. Hi, how are you, buddy? How you doing? Oh. I'm still dog sitting Sambuca. Oh, nice. Nice, Gina. Well, it's going to have good company then. One more. One more thumbs up. There we go. I see 50. 50. I see 57 people in the house, and I see 50 thumbs up. Well, 49 on that device. That's right. It's time to do another Reverso Priso giveaway. Woohoo! And we do have Nightbot in the house. All right. Or do we? Ah, darn. Not logged in. All right, I'm going to have to do it manually. Get so dependent on that assistant. Love that name. Could name a dog Bourbon. Right. Yeah, that was, yeah, Sambuca. That's my son's dog. Okay, Reverso Priso. Okay. Well, for those of you out there who know me, you might know this, I don't know, but we're gonna pick a dog breed, huh? Pick a dog breed for the next Reverso Priso. Who's gonna join Shellbell in having the ability to reverse the 1s and 10s column on any item? Watching unmuted, Dr. Office Staff, so mean. Oh, Angelica. Angelica, name a type of dog. Let's see, can I write that backwards? D-O-G. I don't know if that was right. Did I get that right? No, the G is backwards. Dog, all right. Let me see it. Dobie, Black Lab, Husky, Doberman, Chow, Dachshund, Pitbull, Mastiff, Shar-Pei, Pekingese, German Shepherd, Bully, Mutt, Cane Corso, Basset Hound. All right, Golden Retriever, American Bulldog. Keep them coming. Keep those dogs coming. This is absolutely my favorite breed. Staffies, German Shepherd, Lab, Pug, Pekingese, Collie, Mutt, Pitbull, Min Pin, Staffies, Schnauzer, Wiener, Blue Tick Hound. Ah, Laura, where the red fern grows. Great dogs. I wanted a Blue Tick Hound when I was a kid, and I ended up getting a Brittany Spaniel. I read where the red fern grows. Keep them coming. Black Dog Vintage. Leslie, you got it. Roddy. Boom. Congratulations, Leslie. You now have a Reverso Priso in play. You can Reverso Priso any item you want. And I am going to make those retroactive. So if there's something that was up earlier that you were looking at, you're like, hey, darn, if I had Reverso Priso, I would so buy that. Just let me know. Say, hey, Doug, I started the Sergio Bustamante at 350. I'd 305 that one all day long, or whatever. They are retroactive. I named all my favorites. Nice, Leslie. Well, congratulations, Leslie. And if somebody else had said Roddy or Rottweiler before that, please speak up. Because I don't think I saw it, but hey, I'm not perfect. I could have missed it. And that chat was flying. And if you did, hey, then you'll get a Reverso Priso too. Ooh, it got a little bit chilly. Ah, I see there's must have a little breeze coming off the ocean right now. So congratulations, Leslie. Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Oh, wow, this was a nice surprise. Not in the preview, so if you were looking in the description and you're like, what? 14 karat white gold natural gemstone necklace, open back crystals. Say, what? What is that? I didn't see that. You're right. You didn't see that. Because this one, I have this and another item that didn't make the preview. Another white gold multicolored necklace. Thank you for clarifying, Gina. Yes, when you have Reverso, Priso, you can reverse the price, but it also opens it up for bidding. So keep that in mind. I do try to count them down fairly quickly. Hey, Silver Girl, welcome in. Silver Girl, I saw you at the end of last week's stream. I saw your chat actually as I was looking at the chat logs. You asked me to send you an email, and I don't have your information, Silver Girl. So if you emailed me or you registered, then that information didn't make it to me. I do still have your items, so all you have to do is email me at ravenschest33@gmail.com. I did have, Lulu said that her messages were getting bounced back from that email address, so you can also try me at dogwaves@gmail.com. Or you can use that registration form that's pinned in the chat and just fill that out. So yeah, I do have your items, and I do want to invoice you for them. So, and it sounded like you wanted them too at the end of the last stream. So yeah, just reach out to me and send me your shipping information. Mainly is what I need, and I'll email you an invoice. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. 14 karat white gold, 5.7 grams. Yeah, bro, that's a good dad. He's jogging with the baby stroller. You guys probably would have liked that view. I should have panned over. Shirtless dad jogging with the baby stroller. You go, Dad. Yeah, it's awesome. It's 18.5 inches long. I really like the spacing on that. It's not diamond by the yard. It's like gemstones by the inch. All natural, peridot, garnet, citrine, amethyst. The price on that one is $585. Starting bid of $585. I don't have my calculations on here, but man, it's 5.7 grams of 14 karat. So, granted, there is significant stone weight in here. That's still an excellent price. Because I know the metal value is not too far off of that. The gemstones do have significant weight, but they don't have that much. So the metal definitely has the edge there. Nice necklace. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, it's really fabulous. My bust is a little bit busy here, so let's clear the bust and see how it lays on there. I didn't get to see how that one. Oh, dang, that was great. I put that on there and I didn't actually get to look at how well it was laying around the back. I feel really bad about that. I'll re-register and email you just in case. Okay, yeah, don't feel bad, Silver Girl. I know sometimes sometimes things don't work out exactly like we were thinking. And yeah, sometimes, you know, messages go to spam folders. And like I said, Lulu was saying that her messages to that Raven's Chest email were getting sent back kind of like they were being blocked. So whatever's up with that. But there you go. On the bust, you can see how that lays. Really, really nice. Great colors on that. 14 karat white gold gemstones. $585 is the price on that one. Just give you the details real fast. 18.5 inches, 5.7 grams, 14 karat white gold, and natural stones. $585. I know sometimes people might be at the doctor's office and they're muted, so they have no idea what's going on. So there you go. You have some extra details there. Hello, Heidi. Welcome in, Heidi. Oh, Heidi. Why did I have a feeling I needed to scroll up? Because I felt like I had missed something. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. I'm a big fan of bug jewelry. Need to go babysit my granddaughter, says Carol. Thanks, Doug. Hope everyone has a great day. All right, Carol. Enjoy your time with your granddaughter. Man. As you know, that time, the cliche of the time flies is so true. You blink and they're walking, talking. You blink again, they're running. You blink again, they're talking back. You blink again, they're running their own lives. All right, really awesome Sterling Vermeil fly. It's not a little fly either. It's like, bah. I don't know if it's an elephant fly. Bigger than the horse flies I'm used to seeing, that's for sure. But really cool. Nice carved. Chris. It's okay. It's all right. It's just the neighbor getting an Uber. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. They're getting in that car. They're just going to go for a little ride. Yeah, it's a big one. It's bold and beautiful. It weighs 7.2 grams. It's 1 inch by 7/8 of an inch, and the price on that one is $75. Our horseflies are that big. All right, Heidi. In, am I? Is that Michigan or Mississippi? Does Gavin? No, Eldini does not. I'm encouraging him to. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting, his friend group and that. It seems to be that age group in general. They're not big on driving. Liz, I see you in at 75. Thank you, Liz, and welcome in as well. If I didn't say hi to you earlier, Liz is in at 75, looking for 80 or better. Thanks for re-entering that one. Oh, dang, I was gonna reverse that. I had a feeling, Leslie, that someone might be inching to reverse that one. So thank you for getting on that, Liz. I don't see anybody else hopping on it. And Mississippi's MS. MI is Michigan's, right? Geez, I've been shipping for decades. I should not even have to question that. All right, if nobody's coming back at 80 or better, that one is sold to Liz at 75. Nah, Shellbell, that's not really fair. Yeah. All right, sold to Liz. Thank you, Liz. Man, Liz, you're gonna have an outstanding box. Holy cow. That yeah, I'm pretty sure you got the coral set on Monday, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, it was. I still look at that. The coral on it's just crazy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. I don't understand what you were saying there, Lisa. All right, coming up next, number 24 on the list. Dang, I haven't taken a break yet, have I? Doesn't feel like I've been here that long. It's been almost 2 hours. Jeez. 24 on the list, Thomas Sabo snake ring. Yes, I did buy this from the lady that had the Sergio Bustamante pendant. And like I said before, I could have bought everything she had. She just had really good taste, and everything was really crisp. You know, like she had taken the time to clean it and present it all nicely. Coffee refresh, Doug. Oh, Eldine. Good plan. Good plan. I don't have my setup to go to auto run something while I'm gone, so have to work something out here after we try to find a new home for this awesome Thomas Sabo snake ring, sterling silver, and black CZs. They call it black zirconia. Black zirconia, there you go. It is a size 7, it weighs 7 grams, and the price on that is $100. Again, super, super crisp design, super clean condition. Aw, Jamie. Dang. Yeah, everybody send Melly some. Melly's probably, well, Melly might be lurking today, or hanging out watching. But yeah, some big hugs to you, Melly. Man, yeah, she's. Shadow was like 20 or 22 or something, right? Like super old. Yeah. So, oh man. Yeah, big hugs to you, Melly. Jeez. Yeah, I think 22. Yeah. Oh man. We're all gonna miss Shadow, Melly. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. Thomas Sabo, ring $100. I tell you what, I can drop it. I can drop it $4. How's that? I can drop it to 96. And yeah, if you were wondering why I was thinking so much on that, it's because I was thinking, well, if someone wants to reverso price of this one, what can I live with? Well, I can live with $69. But that's about what I paid for it. So as long as I'm not losing big on it, I'm cool with it. But there you go, Thomas Sabo snake ring, $96 on that. I will change the price on the bag. That was not, what's the size? Showbell, it's a size 7. Yeah, it's a 7 and it fits my 7 pretty comfortably. So, yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for asking. And again, here are the details. It's a size 7, 7 grams, Thomas Sabo, 925, and black zirconia. $100? No, the price on that is now $96. $96, okay. Coming up next, item number 25, sterling silver and carnelian ring. This one is simply awesome. Lisa Carroll, I live in the Santa Cruz area, Monterey Bay area. Oh, Melly, if you're here, big hugs. Yeah, thank you, Yippee. Yeah, sterling silver, carnelian. It is a size 8.75 to a 9. All right. Buka sounds like a running car. Yeah, that's actually Cosmo. Cosmo, I think he just came in from, yep. He just came in from digging holes. So, he's all, it's really hot. Cosmo, why don't you go back outside? Yeah, Cosmo's another one of those old background noise dogs. So yeah, price on that one's $75. It is at 8.75 to 9. Because of the profile there, it has a little, it fits a little different. Wow, I can even put it on my 10. It kind of squeezes on, but I can get that on there. So yeah, starting bid on that one is $75. And it is a nice early one, pretty unusual. Simple design, no intaglio, nothing, just a nice little carnelian slab. Lucinda, I walk carefully. I do both. You know, if it's in a spot where there's a lot of traffic, I'll fill the holes in. But for the most part, I just let them do their thing, and you should see the trenches they make. They have 20-foot long holes where they followed the gopher path. Thank you for sharing that, Gina. Yeah, Gina just dropped Melly's email address if anybody wants to share send condolences, share a little love with Melly. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Nice. Yeah, you know, that was something when I got divorced and I had myself and my son and a handful of animals to think about. That was one of the things, that was one of the big criteria. You know, I need to have a house that the dogs can live in, and hopefully a yard that they can dig in. And luckily I found just that. So they have a nice big yard. They can do lots of good digging. So yeah, they're living a pretty good life. And the cats too. Some of the cats had never been outside. You know, they had lived inside their whole lives. So they get to be indoor, outdoor cats, and man, they're so much happier and healthier. So. Moving on, Cheney sterling silver bracelet. This one is really rad. Unusual concho design. Come on, 22 acres just isn't room far enough away from the house. All right, Lucinda, let's dig holes right here by the house. We want to see that job well done. I want to show it off for everyone. Wow, how did I have two different prices on this? Oh, that's right. I noticed something that was a flaw. I had 135 on it initially, but then I realized there's a little imperfection on that one concho. So because of that one little imperfection, I dropped it $35. I dropped it to $100. So it is 7.25 inches laid out flat. It fits the cone at a 6.75. I can wear it on my 7. So I put it on my 7. It was snug, but definitely wearable. And it weighs 23 grams. The little conchos are 1 inch by 3/4 inch. And just so I can show you on my 7, it works. And the thing I like about these Cheney bracelets, that clasp, it's a classy clasp. I would wear that with a clasp showing. Gina, I see you at 100. All right, if somebody's want to challenge Gina, we'd be looking for 105 or better pretty darn quick. Otherwise, we're gonna count that one down. And there you go, there is the Cheney mark on the back. If you ever see that fancy little scroll work on the front of the clasp, turn it over. Chances are you're gonna see that little mark, Cheney, on the back. One of my favorite Italian then American silversmiths. All right, sold to Gina at 100. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, that one I had to haggle for as well. Same guy, the guy that I got the DECO bracelet from, which is really something special. All right, I did get a nice heavier link box chain. I become a little bit more of an aficionado in box chains. Having bought that large group of box chains, I now understand much more nuance and difference in the world of box chains. Oh, your sister's horse digs holes or the poop? One never knows. Presume holes. I'm just going to stay out of that. I'm going to stick to the jewelry part of the chat. But yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, man, that is a nice, heavy link box chain. Super well made. And a substantial feel to it. It's 24 inches long. It weighs 7.4 grams, which now means something to me as well. Almost 8 grams on a 24-inch box chain. That's a heavy box chain. And it is 24 inches long. It seems to be the most important variable. And the price on that one is $37. Yeah, well, thank you, Gina, and congratulations. I think you're going to be pretty darn stoked on that. I know, I was pretty happy. I see Christine is in at 37. Thank you, Christine. If somebody else is interested, be looking for 39 or better, or we're going to count that one down to Christine. I want to say that didn't come out right, but that sounds all wrong. Lucinda, hey, welcome to the world of the more we try to correct something we said, the more we just put a foot in our mouth. That's me. I'm usually just better off apologizing and moving on. All right, Christine, I see you. Sold to you at 37. Thank you, Christine. That's a nice heavy one. Steve Smith. And thank you for registering as well, Christine. To recognize you as one of the recent registrations. Hello, Beth. Welcome in, Beth. Good to see you. Wow, we're getting close to the end of the items that I had prepared for today. This one did not make the preview. Wow, super stoked to get this. I wasn't sure if it was sterling. Was not sure if it was sterling when I bought it. It was encrusted with pearls. So it had maybe 120 costume pearls on it, kind of the Haskell style, the old toxic pearls. So as beautiful as it was with all those pearls, they were peeling, and I just couldn't in good conscience sell it like that. So I pulled all the pearls off, threw them in the garbage. Probably should have put them in like a hazmat container. Hello, Bruce and Dennis. Welcome in. Bruton's Treasure Chest. Hope you guys are doing well and health. Hello, Jelly Plus. Welcome into you as well. But yeah, I pulled off all those pearls because they were old and needed to be thrown away. Yeah, if you don't know, old costume pearls, a lot of them are toxic. So if you have a lot of those and you're worried about it, then you might want to get rid of them. Lucinda, if I remember right, they have lead in the coating. So And there could be some other stuff that's in there, but it was mainly the lead that was the issue. Yeah, maybe we should have a little discussion on that one day. Toxic jewelry. A lot of modern jewelry is toxic as well, if you didn't know that. So this one, it is sterling silver. Pleasantly surprised. Really nice. Paperclip chain. That 3 to 1 or 3-in-1, whatever you want to call it, paperclip chain. Yeah, please purchase number 8 on the list if it's still available. I don't remember what that is, Jamie, but if it's still available, you sure can. Let's just see. Number 8 was absolutely awesome. Art Deco Sterling Channel. Yes. You absolutely can, Jamie. That was available, and now it's yours. So the sterling silver necklace, I did leave the little glass dangle beads on there as well. I was tempted to pull those off too, but those are just an aesthetic thing, not an actual like safety thing. That would be awesome, Leslie. We could do that on one of my Zoom calls. Yeah, I want to do that. I haven't seen, I gotta go be a member. So I'm gonna go today and join the Black Dog Vintage members so I can get in on that action. Jamie says, thanks, later everyone. Going to go sit in the sun with my pup. Ah, awesome, Jamie. Enjoy your pup time. Yeah, cool, and I'm gonna be emailing you as well later today, Leslie. Or maybe we should just, we should just talk. It might be easier to do that. So, yeah, if you're down for a phone call, well, now you'll be live. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, back to this beauty. It is 39 3/4 inch long. It is all sterling silver. It weighs 28 grams. Those great little glass dangles. Really nice design. It does have a clasp as well. And I noticed, actually, I had clasped it. I had wrapped it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times and clasped it. And it was a great bracelet. I was like, wow, what a great bracelet this makes. So if that were that's one option. All right. Before I just sit here and keep on blathering all day long, the starting bid on that one is $130. It is basically 40 inches long, a 1/4 inch short of 40 inches. And now that I've doubled it and tripled it, oh, it didn't. It didn't tangle, yay. So awesome chain. I would probably, if I were keeping this, how do I reverso? Leslie, you just say 103. That's how you reverso. You have the ability to just enter that price into the chat, and then it's done. But yeah, personally, I think, yeah, my dog is panting. Yep, Leslie's in at 103. All right, Leslie, exercising that reverso priso. And I start typing sold as soon as you hit that reverso priso and counting it down. So someone would have to come back at 105 or better really fast. Otherwise, Leslie is going to get that great chain at 103. But yeah, it does have a clasp there. So it can be doubled, tripled, so on and so forth. Sold to you, Leslie, at 103. Congratulations. Leslie used that reverso priso with Roddy to get that beauty for 103. Thank you, Leslie. And yeah, I had started to say, personally, I would probably pull all the dangles off it and just have the chain, because the chain is a total work of art. So thank you, Leslie. I know you know what you're getting there. That's a real winner. All right. sold to Leslie. Cool. Thank you very much, Leslie. Well, last on the list, definitely not the least, was my favorite item. This 14 karat gold Dragonfly set with sapphires, diamonds, and rubies. This is one of those pieces where when you're out buying and you find something like that, you know, it's not like I had time when I bought it. I bought it in a group of stuff. It's not like I had time to sit there and look it over, you know. But as I was out shopping, I kept thinking about it. Wow, I wonder if that dragonfly is good. Like, it looked really nice. But yeah, it's one of those pieces when you find it in the wild and it ends up being what you hoped it was. It's like, yeah, woohoo. So it's awesome. It's 14 karat. It is. I didn't do the carat calculation. Usually I would do that. I'd be able to tell you how many carats of sapphire, diamond, well, and how many points of rubies are there. But I'm also only charging about half, well, a little bit more than half of what I'll be listing it for. Shall I list it? Let me give you the details here. It is 4.68 grams of 14 karat gold. It's just under 2 inches, 1 15/16. Actually, 50 millimeters by 28 millimeters. There was the scrap calculation the day that I got it, or the day that I wrote that up, and I'm asking $675 on that. It is signed BAB on the stem, which is BA Blue. Pretty well known and respected fine jeweler. And there is one more. I found this same dragonfly online, and they have it for sale for $1,050. So $1,050 is the price they had on it. And I even looked at tax and shipping on it, and by the end it was like $1,125 or something like that. And that was just the shipping, so. Oh, the sapphires on that are great. Just see, and it is a brooch and a pendant. So it does have a bail. It's kind of hidden under that. Eldine, you know, I had someone who was interested, and I don't know if they did put in a silent bid, but I told them that I couldn't sell it. They wanted to buy it direct. So they may be waiting to buy it direct if it doesn't sell here, but I just told them there were enough people interested that I couldn't just sell it direct without bringing it up to auction first. So yeah, but they did. I had told them the price. It's a brooch and a pendant, yeah. So there is the bail. And it does have a locking clasp. So I see a Patty. And Patty was one person that had asked about it, wondering also if it had a bail. So there you go. I see Patty Kent at $675. If nobody else is interested, then we're going to count that one down. You put sold instead of starting bid. Oh, sold $675. Well, there you go. It's a done deal. Yeah, I don't believe I should check. That's a good reminder there. But as of the last time I had looked, nobody had actually put in registrations. Thank you, everybody, for registering. Yeah, appreciate that. So, yeah, Patty, I don't see anybody. Yeah, I don't see anybody else. that's challenging you, Patty. So we're going to call that one sold to Patty at $6.75. Congratulations, and thank you very much, Patty. Thanks, love it. Yeah, I think, well, I know you're gonna love it when you get it too, because it's fabulous. So. Patty, thank you, Patty. Well, that was the last of the items from Alameda that I had prepped and ready for today. Let me just roll back through some of the items here that were passed on. And let's see, how many people do we have in the house? 58 people in the house, 61 thumbs up. Well, not quite enough to give Reverso Priso out to everybody, but I think I'm down to do one more Reverso Priso giveaway. What do you guys think? Hello, Merche. Beautiful sunny day in Toronto. Did you run the small Madonna pendant, the Carnelian, the little Madonna? I did. Yeah, I did, Merche. I don't think it sold. Yeah, it didn't. That's coming back around right now, Merche. But first, I'm going to do another Reverso Priso giveaway. Because Leslie used Reverso Priso, so that means we only have Shell Bell with the Reverso Priso in play. Yep. Bringing it up right now, Merche. It is item number 7 on the list, Merche. So it'll be coming up right after this Reverso Priso. All right, for this Reverso Priso, we are looking for, oh, we already did a type of fruit. We're also gonna do another type of fruit. It's a fruity day. All right, put that fruit in the chat. Whoever gets the fruit right. Hello, Karen. Welcome in, Karen. Karen missed the dugging it down earlier, but Karen, we're at the review stage now, so we're going to be dugging down a lot of things. So welcome in, Karen. Good to see you. Cantaloupe, apple, apple persimmon, cherry pear, apple, pomegranate, tangerine, pineapple, orange, grape, mango, banana, apply apricot, banana, avocado, lemon, blueberry, pear, apple, tangerine, plum, mandarins, lemon, tomato. That is a fruit. That's right. Lucinda Walker, I see you first with kiwi. Congratulations, Lucinda Walker. You have won the next Reverso Priso. Yeah, Lucinda, be checking your emails as well. You should be getting an email today or later tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Lucinda has gotten the Reverso Priso. All right, now we have Shelbo with Reverso Priso and Lucinda with Reverso Priso. And coming up next, the little Madonna pendant. It is 800 silver. I will do, thank you, Doug. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Lucinda. Yeah, kiwi was my fruit yesterday. Oh, dang, Leslie. Nice. Kiwis are great. Man, I haven't had a kiwi in so long. Way overdue. It's 1 1/4 inches by 1 inch. And the price on that, I had 85 on that. I'm going to drop that one to 75. Taking $10 off of that one. It is a brooch. It is a pendant. Merche is in at 75. Thank you, Merche. Let's just call that one sold to Merche at 75. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Merche. And congratulations. Yeah, she's really sweet. All right, Lucinda and Shellbell both have Reverso Prisos in play. Okay, this sweet little enamel Dragonfly. It is silver. It is enamel. Let's see, I had $48 on that. Dropping this one way down. Dropping that to 35. 35 on that one. If somebody liked that and 35 works for you, get that. I am going to change the price on the bag. I had 48 on that originally. Merche, I have to go now. Enjoy the show, my dear friends. Thanks again, Doug. Well, thank you, Merche. Yeah, thanks for asking. There you go. That one's 6.3 grams. There's the size. And there's the new price, 35 on that one. In the box. Oh, no, that one sold. Don't bring that one back. All right. Well, let's see. 14 karat gold Edwardian carved shell cameo. There is one, you can see a hairline in that shell cameo. I may end up scrapping this because of the flaw in the cameo. Just a sad reality of how it works sometimes. It's not cracked. It's not split. It's a hairline crack. So when you shine light through it, you can see it. It's not visible in the reflection, but it's there. It's an imperfection. I'm gonna drop it a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it to $4.95. So that's as low as I can go. Could have occurred when they carved the shell. It could have been. It could have been a natural flaw in the shell. It's just, I know from experience, a hairline crack inside the shell devalues the piece. So it's just a sad reality. And it's a heavy, and also it's a big chunk of gold. It's 5.6 grams of 14 karat, 1.5 inch by 1 1/8 inch, and yeah, I had $5.75 on it before I saw the hairline. And I dropped it to $5.25. And there you go. $4.95. Well, I may find out how much gold it has in it, but I'm sure it has over 400 in gold, which is crazy. Like that cameo for years would have been in the $300 to $350 range. So. Oh, I didn't actually get that price entered. There you go. If somebody was wondering what the price is. All right. This one's sterling silver, green, turquoise. A simple masterpiece in my humble opinion. Lucinda, I would sell the cameo still. Yeah. Hello, Timmy. Hi. Hi. Hi, how are you, bud? Oh, he's trying to make himself a spot. This is a size 6.5. The price on that one is $85. I'm going to drop it. Yeah, I like that price. $85 is a really good price on that, but I'm going to drop it $10 to $75. So if somebody's tempted and that extra $10 makes the difference, then hop on it. I just love the stone on this thing. So Barb Thompson, I see you at 75. Thank you, Barb. Oh, too late, Lucinda. Whew. Barb, you saved me. All right, someone would have to be coming back at 77 or better. Yikes, Lucinda, that would have been a great pickup. All right. If nobody else comes back at 80 or better, that one is sold to Barb at 75. And thank you, Barb. I was going to put it in before you said anything because I remembered 75. Shoot, Funky Willow Branches. That's a great one. Funky Willow Branches. I like that. That's like the first time I heard someone say, shut the front door. Like, yeah. Do that. All right, number 10 on the list. Awesome, 800 silver watch. It does run amazingly. The only thing I could find wrong with it is that the hour hand is now an hour nub, but it still does point in the right direction, so I was able to tell time with it just fine. It's 800 silver. It weighs 28 grams. I had $100 on that, but I'm going to drop that one to $87 on that. So really nice. It is a 10. I like the marking on this one. Instead of being a jewel, it's actually designated what kind of jewels. It is a 10 ruby. And very good condition. It is marked. Oh, it has a little message in there too. To Marcia, love Gia. Or J-I-A, it looks like. Yeah. And every panel is marked 800. So 800 silver on the movement, on the case. Yeah. So great deal on that one if somebody is interested. The starting bid on that is $87. Really good condition. I don't know what is up with the hands. There must have been some structural flaw in the hand design, because what does it take to break the hour hand off of that? Wow. Oh, I'm about to get crazy. I'll take number 25 Carnelian ring for 75 is okay to tell you right now. It is, Liz. You got it. Yep. It's yours, Liz. Sold. Thank you. I'm about to get crazy. Sergio Bustamante. I did do the comps on this. I don't remember what they were. I knew my starting price was well below the comps. That was all I needed to know. I started it at $350. I'm going to drop it. I'm dropping it $50, dropping it to 300. 300 on the Sergio Bustamante. Snake pendant. Man, I would almost wear this thing backwards. I love his hallmark there. And it looks great. The texture on the back of the snake looks great, but forward's pretty awesome too. So, right, Rhonda? I love this. What a great design. And I gotta tell you, I'd love to sell it right here. Just walking in from hunting, OMG. Right, Karen? I would love to sell it right here, right now, but it's also, I know this piece is gonna be so easy to take great pictures of. It's gonna be one of those ego strokers. So if I do put it in the light box and take pictures of it, it's gonna be a slam dunk. So, all right, so there you go, $300 on the Sergio Bustamante snake pendant. those are the details. Sergio Bustamante, sterling silver and 22 karat plated on that ring. The head would poke you in the chest. Yeah, it might. If it was flipped around, it might do that. But yeah, it is 16 grams. That's the size. That's the price. Okay. I thought this sold. Funny how that is sometimes. Like I woke up thinking this thing was sold already. Thomas Sabo, sterling snake ring. It is a size 7. It weighs 7 grams. Oh, it's gorgeous. And let's see. I had $96 on it. I'm gonna drop it to 95. How's that? $95 on it. 95. Did you sell that huge turquoise snake ring, Doug? Rhonda, no, I didn't. I think maybe I put it back in my jewelry box. If not, it's minimally sitting right next to my jewelry box. No, I didn't, Rhonda. So there you go. Thomas Sabo snake, sterling silver, black zirconia stones, all pave set. Really beautiful. And comfort fit as well. I don't think I mentioned that. The inside of the shank has that tapered, rounded edge, and it just slips right on. Right on and right off. Was that turquoise ring something you were interested in, Rhonda? Do you want me to put that on your next invoice? All right, there it is. Thomas Sabo sterling CZ, size 7, 95. 95. Oh. Barb Thompson. All right, Barb, I see you. Barb Thompson, 95, sold to Barb. Thank you, Barb. And congratulations, it's really awesome. I don't know if it's quite coming across on camera as nicely as it is in person. But thank you, Barb. Number 20 on the list, this big old sterling silver bow tie. Actually, it's not even like a bow tie. It's just like a tie pendant. Yeah, if it was a bow tie, you'd be like 2 of these side by side. But nice big bail on that. Really, really great ornate bezel. And just a wonderful stone. Love that red. Almost reminds me like a pipestone Montana jasper red in there. And then that green. I really love the green, and I like how you can see the green down into the red as well. Like it's modeled with that same green. So pretty darn awesome. Here are the details on that one. Really? 19 grams, 3.75 by 1.5 inch, and the price on that is $65. And I'm not going to drop that one. That's a great price for that. Really, really well made. Geez, it would be an insult to offer an artist $65 to make something like that. So I live near Pipestone, Minnesota. Nice, Rhonda. I had an awesome Pipestone Hishi bead necklace that I sold. I still regret selling that thing. I'm like, man, that was one of the best Hishi necklaces that I've ever had. Why did I sell that thing? Okay, Chinese silver ring, size 5.5. It is adjustable. Yeah, naive me believed that, oh, I'll just find another one. Dude, I have not even seen another one. It's been 10 years. Maybe more. 10 years since I sold it. And the guy that bought it loves Native American. He only buys the best. He rarely buys anything. And he scooped that one right up. Yeah, size 5.5, adjustable. Chinese. That's some kind of blossom there. I'm not sure what blossom that is. Maybe a cherry blossom, or yeah, not exactly sure. I have a pipe. My mother had a hatchet and a pipe. Nice, Rhonda. That's FF. So here you go. That one is a size 5.5 adjustable. It is silver and $32 on that one. Nah, I'm gonna drop that one to $25. Taking the price of shipping off that one, $25 on that one if someone's interested. Nice early Chinese silver ring. Number 4 on the list. These are fabulous. Okay, and that one is sold. Maybe a kiwi blossom, right, Bruce? That would be so appropriate for the timing. All right, sterling silver, geometric, inlaid stone, which very much, I still have to look at it. I guess that is chip inlay, but still looks like enamel to me. Great, great design on these cufflinks. They are 17 grams. The tops are 3/4 of an inch across, and they're 1¼ inch deep. That is actually a relevant measurement. And they're also swivels too. I don't think I pointed that out initially. They are swivel. They got the swivel backs, which is awesome. Nice little, they're just really well made. And the price on those is $65, but I'll tell you what, I'll do it again. I'll take the price of shipping off of that. Plus a little bit more. I'm gonna make those $56. So, boy, a couple weeks ago, that would have been the scrap price on them. So there you go. Those are number 3. Bring back cufflinks, right, Lucinda? I'm ready for that. I have a stockpile of cufflinks to hashtag bring back. Sorry to ask during an auction, will I see an invoice in my PayPal account? Yes, Silver Girl. Yep. When I send the invoice, you should get an email, but the invoice will always be there in your PayPal account. So for some people, they don't have PayPal accounts. They use credit cards and whatnot, so a little bit different for you there. Zen Sword, welcome in, Zen. Can I get the tie pendant for 56? Yes, Zen, you absolutely can. Let's get back into there. Zen Sword, sold. All right, thank you, Zen. Zenzord, a legend in the chat here. Got that. All right, this one. And also, if you haven't seen the Nightbot message here, there you go. Invoicing comes through PayPal from the Crystal Bear. That is my official business name on my business license. So if you get an invoice from the Crystal Bear, it's not a scam. It is me just sending you an invoice. So thank you. We are all good. Awesome, Silver Girl. Perfect. Thank you for... Yeah, I was really hoping... I saw your items last night, and I'm like, man, I hope Silver Girl pops in again, because I missed your message right at the end of last week's live. Yeah, so thank you for popping in, and Good to see you. You owe me a Coke, Doug. Lucinda, did you jinx me? His invoice will say the crystal, but oh, you were doing that, Lucinda. Funny. Yeah, I think Lucinda was one of those people the first time was like, what's going on here? Somebody was watching your live and was trying to invoice me for stuff. All right, 14 karat white gold gemstone. Gemstones by the inch necklace. That's what I'm calling it. It is 5.7 grams, 18.5 inches long, 14 karat white gold, and all these open back natural gemstones. I would have been stoked if they were crystal, but they're all natural gemstones. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in, Vanessa. So here are the details on that. 18.5 inches long, 5.7 grams, 14 karat white gold, and natural gemstones. And the price on that, $5.85. That's what I had on it the first time around. I'm gonna drop it 20 bucks to $5.65. So take the price of priority shipping off of that one. And I was a tad suspicious. Yeah, right, Lucinda? Rightfully so. Yeah, I love yellow gold, says Vanessa. Vanessa, me too. I love yellow gold, but I find white gold to be a great seller. So a lot of people out there that are sterling fans, they would like to wear gold, but they're not really into gold. So the white gold's a great compromise there. So yeah, there you go. $5.85. I am dropping that price to $5.65. If somebody's interested, just shoot me an email. Let me know. Say, hey, I saw that awesome white gold necklace. Okay, and I'm gonna bring the Cameo around one more time. I would rather sell it for less than scrap it. So how's that? Let's see. Let me think about this. 400. I'm gonna drop the price to that. The price on that to 400. So it is 14 karat. It is 1.5 by 1/8 inch. It weighs 5.6 grams. And all those price drops. 400 on that. And it is a brooch. It is a pendant. They even added this nice little section of chain on top of the bail to give it a little bit of extra length. So, multitasking. Hello to everyone that I missed. Hello, Jen. Welcome back. I'm impressed with the ability to continue multitasking. I know that can be very difficult for myself. That usually leads to squirreling, and then I have to unplug and unitask. So, all right, well, there we go. Ran back through some of the items, the new items this week that were passed on. I do have a tray of recent items that I am going to be listing or taking to some in-person appointments to sell. But first, I figured I'll bring them back around, see if somebody's interested. The first being this beautiful hand-painted porcelain portrait on 14 karat gold. Wonderful piece of Victorian jewelry. And this one, I got a really good deal on it. And again, it's probably got $300, maybe $350 just in gold. Maybe more. But I'm not basing the value of this on the metal. I should be, but if I were, it would be much more. So I'm asking $350 on this. Again, I got a really good deal, so I'm happy to pass along a really good deal. Really great hand-painted portrait on porcelain. You can see there's a little bit of scratching in the background there on that brown. Otherwise, a little bit more wear here. Otherwise, really, really nice condition. My gemstones necklace is versatile. I found myself using every day. That price is a great deal. Yeah, right, Angelica? I totally agree. So there you go, $350 on that one if somebody's interested. There are the details again. 14 karat, 10.9 grams, 1 3/4 inch by 1.5 inch, and $350. Right, Lucinda? I can only imagine. Sometimes, you know, as you know, sometimes we know. Like, it's a recognizable character. It was a stylized piece. With this one, I have no idea. No idea who that guy is. Oh, wow. This one also slated for the light box, but got overrun by other light box items. Bet he was from a wealthy family. I bet he was, Vanessa. Yep. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Oh, wow. Forgot how heavy this thing is. Dang. 100 strands of liquid silver. 144 grams. It's 30 inches long. Dang, I thought my phone has been charging and I forgot to plug it into the wall. Ah, Shell Bell. I've been right there with you. Yeah, this one is 144 grams. It weighs 30 inches. And I had $375 on this. I don't know, did the price exceed that value now, just scrap-wise? Yeah, $375 on this. And yeah, the scrap value on this, let me just run that real fast, because the scrap value on this back in December was $340. So what do we have? 144 grams. Holy sh! All right, the scrap value on this is $353. I'm asking $350. Crazy. The prices are just getting insane these days. So yeah, $350 on that. If somebody's interested, let me know. That one is going to be hitting the light box. Well, probably tomorrow. So you got until then to hop on it. Christine, I see ya. That's a good move, Christine. Yeah, basically you're getting it at metal value. So, and I think I had talked about this before. If I were going to list it, I'd be listing it at like $700-800. So, Shellbell, the worst is when you're in the middle of a live and your laptop dies. Right, Lucinda? That happened to me on Wednesday. My laptop died, and I'm like, well, it's a good thing I have another secondary device. All right, let me get back in the chat here, out of the calculator, and call that one sold to Christine. Thank you, Christine. Sold to Christine at $350. Yeah, thank you. I know you're gonna love that one, man. It is fantastic, and I got to get a ribbon for it to tie on it. Tanya taught me that, the ribbon trick to keep them from tangling. $12.20. Wow, we're not even 3 hours in here. We got through all all the fresh stuff. Bunch of the old stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna bring out a few more of the pieces that I have set to go in the light box. This one, I cannot believe I don't have these listed. I should be fired. What's a light box, Doug? It's where I do my photographs. Yeah, it's a photography. It's a miniature photography studio. All right, Tabra Celestial Goodness earrings. So rare to find Tabra earrings on their original cards that tell you exactly what they're made up of. And there you go. Sterling silver, lapis lazuli, tubes and chips, red African white hearts, and striped African trade beads. There you go. And there's the little white hearts, those little red beads. I learned about white hearts from the YouTube community. So you guys all taught me about white hearts. But they are what they are. They're slated to go in my light box and get listed. I'm going to be listing these for $350, give or take a little bit. But if you want them right here today, you can have them for $200. That's the original asking price, probably in the late 90s. So if you like Tabra, you like big, then these were the biggest, best celestial earrings that I had. I bought a whole collection of Tabra earrings, and there's a reason that these hung around till the last, because they were in the top 3 favorites. My favorite in that group was the dinosaur bone earrings, and those sold on Etsy when I still had my Etsy shop. And I think those sold for like $375 or $385, something like that. So yeah, those are gonna be hitting the light box. This one also, what the heck? Sometimes I get so many things that come in sometimes, it's literally overwhelming. And then projects that I was working on end up getting pushed to the side or even buried under piles of treasure. So this was one of those, really fantastic sterling silver. And quartz, rock quartz, or what do we call it? Rock quartz crystal. Earrings and necklace. And the configuration of the beads on this is really, really incredible. Graduated by, what is it, bicone beads with the wide rondelle spacers. Just fantastic. The necklace is 18 inches long, and the earrings are 1 5/8 inch, so almost 1 3/4, a pretty good presence. The earrings are screwbacks also. Is it right? Is it rock? Is it quartz? Is it crystal? Is it all 3 words? Right? It is quartz. Let's keep it simple. This is faceted quartz. An amazing configuration. And geez, I had 145 on the set, but I'll break them apart if you want. So if you want the set for 145, that's the price. But if you want just the necklace or just the earrings, let me know, because I would be happy to separate them. Again, screwbacks, they are sterling. That mark reminds me of Binder Brothers. That could be Binder Brothers. So I say all of it, Lucinda says, right, Lucinda? So there you go, 145 on the set. SB of 145. Oh shoot, well, I put 140, so starting bid of 140 if you want the set. So. And again, it's graduated. Lucinda 104, I see you. I see you, Lucinda. Lucinda is reverso prisoing this awesome rock quartz crystal cut glass, not glass, necklace, all the words used, and then some extra. Sold to Lucinda at 104. Oh no, 204. Congratulations, Lucinda. You've been selected for a price upgrade. Call it, says Eldine. Sold 104. Let's make that official. Call it quick, right? All right, congratulations. Congratulations, Lucinda. What a great set. So, great deal for anybody, and especially for a reseller. There's a lot of room left in that. That included the tip, Doug, right? And Lucinda, I'm knocking a couple more off of there too. Thank you, Lucinda. And I love it. I love seeing the Reverso prices getting used. So, yeah, as odd as that may sound, I do enjoy having those used. So congratulations, Lucinda, and thank you. Yeah, totally, Lucinda. I agree. Great price on that. All right, sterling silver and amber. Wait a minute. Didn't I already take a picture of you? All right, well, it could just be my imagination. I feel like I already did the pictures on this one. Well, either way, it's here. Right here, right now. Great construction on this pendant. Nice heavy construction, honestly. Like not a thin piece. Great granulation work with those balls. Like, ah. It is sterling, it is amber. 19 inches long on the chain. There are the dimensions on the pendant, 1 1/4. Total weight 6.4 grams. I had $45 on that. I'm taking $10 off. Starting bid on that one's $35. And a nice, okay, now that I'm an aficionado, I'd call that a nice lightweight box chain. And Lucinda, I see Lucinda's in at 35. I don't see any other action on that, Lucinda, so let's count that down for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Lucinda. Thank you, Lucinda. Always happy to be able to sell to other resellers. Because I know for myself, I'm always stoked when I can come in here and buy on YouTube from some of the great people here. So if I'm able to sell to resellers and they buy things and they wear them and enjoy them for themselves, that's awesome. If they're able to buy them and flip them and make a few bucks on them, awesome. Both equally awesome. Oh, all right, Gucci keychain. Anybody want some Gucci? Gucci keychain. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to list this, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know it's desirable, it'll sell. That's cool, but here are the deals. the details. It's 4.5 inches. It's a super easy design, so all you have to do is pull it out and flip it to put your keys on it. I had $95 on it, but I tell you what, if somebody wants it for $35, you can have it. W. Marion. Hello, W. Marion. Good to see ya. Hope everyone's doing well. Watching with the sound off. Hi, W. Marion. Yeah, $35 on the Gucci keychain if somebody's got to have it. Save me from listing it. And it is, let's see. Marked there, Gucci. Gucci, made in Taiwan. Kidding. Am I? No, made in Italy. All right, nobody is into the Gucci keychain. What's up? Where's the Gucci people today? All right, I think that pretty well does it. Oh, Victorian gold-filled T-bar with the dog clip. Oh, shoot. I've had quite a few people asking me for these recently, so. Vanessa, you got it. Did I throw it back over here? Shoot. What the heck did I do with it? Oh, right there. Vanessa, you got that. Thank you, Vanessa. 35. I'll register shortly. Thank you, Vanessa. That would be very much appreciated. Yes, please. If you're here participating, make sure you're registered so I know how to send you an invoice. And I know where to ship your item after you pay for it. All right, if you're looking for a little, if you need a little T-bar / toggle and a dog clip, I'm selling them together. Victorian gold filled, both of those for 25 bucks. Sarcastic Scoundrel, hello. You hear about the giraffe with the big butt? It's a tall tale. Sarcastic Scoundrel coming in, dropping some jokes right off the bat. Sarcastic Scoundrel sounds like a dad, because that's a dad joke. I work at a soda can crushing factory. It's at a soda can crushing factory. It's so depressing. Welcome in, Sarcastic Scoundrel. Yeah, Victorian gold-filled T-bar and dog clip. If you need those, 25 bucks. Sarcastic Scoundrel, you need to join us at Raven's Chest Unhinged. I forgot what the link is. Is that the one? This one's a little spicy. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A ripoff. Oh, dang. Oh, Sarcastic Scoundrel. The first two were good. The third one's getting a little bit questionable in the content area. Please show the Chinese silver split rings again. Rhonda did that. I don't know if they're one of those sold and one of those, right, Vanessa? That, right, sarcastic, what do they call you, scoundrel? Size 5.5 on that one, Rhonda. 5.5 on that one, and I had $32 on this. Nightbot, put him in Mad Libs, right? Nightbot, put him in Mad Libs. That's where you belong, Sarcastic Scoundrel. You will absolutely be a treasured edition at the Mad Libs show. All right, there you go. $32 on that one, Rhonda. Size 5.5 adjustable. It is silver. It weighs 3.4 grams. Are you trying to get a screenshot, Rhonda, so you can look up what that blossom is? Ooh. Wow. I'm almost seeing pollination here. Did I reverso priso that one, Rhonda? Well, let's do it. Let's reverso priso that one at 23. I probably did, and I didn't write it down, so I forgot. I tried. It was marked private for Mad Libs last week. What, Eldine? Oh, that's uncool. I gotta get that figured out. But I think I'm seeing pollination here. I think the flower has a little tongue right there. Moth tongue. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. I think we got a little, or a butterfly, or, yeah. All right, Rhonda, you got it. You got that, Rhonda. And I will be adjusting your invoice later today, Rhonda. When I get into PayPal and I'm doing my PayPal stuff, I'll get all that taken care of. And yeah, I'm always happy to work with people. If you need some kind of flexibility, just let me know. You know, I understand. A lot of times I'm only able to do business because I work with people who are flexible. So I totally get that, and I'm totally willing to do what I can. So sterling silver, call it what turquoise you want to. That's beautiful. It looks like Persian or Sleeping Beauty, or you tell me. One day a group of people went into a Chinese restaurant buffet style and they were really eating heavy. The cook, being stressed out, says, "It's say all you eat, not you eat it all." Not you eat it all. Funny. All right, it is a size 7. It weighs 7 grams. I thought it was pretty rad. Nice heavy setting in there. And it is, oh, it's a QT. It's a cutie. That's why Cutie makes great jewelry. Really nice, really nicely made. That's why I thought it was so rad. Let's see. Well, this was item number 41. I mean, item number 22, and it was $41. I'm just going to make it $22. $22 on that one, so what the heck? Gorgeous sterling silver cutie. It is a size 7. And dang, I started that at $22, which we haven't had any of these today. We haven't had any how low can you go? I should have started it at like 88 then, shoot. But why not? How low can you go? Well, we're starting at 22. The only thing I can do is drop it from 22 to 11. Eldine, you are disqualified, sir. You couldn't wait that long. Oh, Patty Kent's getting it at 22. All right. Patty was in before I was in at 11. So Patty, it is sold to you at 22. Congratulations, Patty. And thank you. Thank you, Patty. And Eldine. Oh, Eldine. That one would have went to Vanessa. Because we got to go, what is it, at least one round before being requalified. All right, thank you, Patty. And thank you, everybody, for playing along there with my silliness. And yeah, what a great ring. I should have used my Reverso on that. Right, Shelbell? Reverso, Priso it up. All right, little change of pace here. Check. Jewelry. Again, why isn't this listed? Because this tray had another tray set on top of it. And I forgot what was in here and what was going on with it, so that's why that's in here and not listed. Beautiful check, brass and glass necklace. And the rare, hard to find color of blue. Blue and red for me are the two hardest colors to find and keep in the check jewelry world. Very, very, wow. That center prism. It definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Let's see, it's 18.5 inches long. It's check. Wow, I only had $50 on that. That price must have been from a long time ago. $50 on that. Yeah, that is a 5-0. And Shellbell does still have a Reverso Priso in play, so, ow. Shellbell could Reverso that one to 05 if so desired. Really nice beads. You need more coffee, Doug. I do, Eldine. I feel like I haven't stopped. Look at that. It's been an hour or something since I took the last drink and it's still just sitting there piping hot. All right, $50 on the check necklace. Going down into the light box. Definitely have to clean that one up before I take pictures of it. So, right, Silver Girl, it's awesome. Shellbell, I was wondering, Shellbell has Reverso Prisoed this one to $5. That means Shellbell's gonna get this one for $5, unless somebody comes back at $7 or better. And I'm not gonna mess around and wait for someone to come back. I'm just gonna call it sold. Gift to L. Dean, please. Oh, Shellbell, shoot. Gift to L. Dean from Shellbell. Oh, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome in here. Thank you, Shellbell. Yeah, what an awesome gift. And thank you for using that Reverso Priso too, Shellbell. Every Reverso Priso got used today. And how many thumbs up do we have going? Because I did say at 75 thumbs up, I would do one more Reverso Priso giveaway, even though we are about to wrap things up here. Why not? Why not do one more? Fun things to ship. Perfume. I see 66 thumbs up. I see 74 on my end. And now I see 75. Dang. Yeah, not easy items to ship. You gotta say, hey, I'm sending something that has perfume in it. Like it's a hazardous material. It is Crown Jewel Prince Machiavelli. And it does still have some of that perfume in the bottom. It weighs 45 grams. Man, the prices on these things, pretty darn crazy. And I originally had 65 on it, which was about half of what I saw the comps for, and now I'm selling it for 35. If somebody likes it, if you like the perfume, or you just like the bottle, 35 bucks is the price. And if you buy it and you just want the bottle and not the perfume, let me know. I'll be happy to dispose of that. It's a special place at our dump where we can take mysterious chemicals. So, all right, there you go. That is Crown Jewel Prince Machiavelli perfume bottle. All right, 12:46. Been at it for just over 3 hours. Work back through these. Oh, those are crazy. 75 thumbs up. Well, let's do one more Reverso Priso giveaway. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Why not? We'll do one more Reverso Priso. This Reverso Priso is going to be retroactive for any item that was shown. Oh, no. No, we're not doing another one. I told you if we hit 100 thumbs up that I was going to do Reverso Priso for everybody. So we're just going to do it right now. I'm not going to be here long enough to get to 100 thumbs up. But right here, right now, everybody wins Reverso Priso. So not just one more person is going to get Reverso Priso. Everybody in the chat has the ability to reverse the 1s and the 10s columns. The 1s and 10s column on any item. And if you saw an item earlier that got passed on, that you would have liked to Reverso Priso, hey, call it out right now in the chat. Say, hey, Doug, there was that thing. I wanted that for Reverso Priso. So we're just going to make it that easy. Everybody wins. Everybody's getting the ability to Reverso Priso. Little portrait boy was $350. He could be $305. Just saying. Tabra earrings. Tabra earrings? I think I had dropped those to $198. They can be $189. Oh no, that's what the price says on the back. I think I had 200 on them. So, the Cameo, 400, still 400. Yeah, I already think I know what's going to happen with the Cameo. Oh, let's see. The 14 karat white gold gemstone necklace, $565. Well, that could be $556. Oh, the Sergio Bustamante snake, $300. All right. Not a big, nothing too tempting there. I got in here too late for the Dragon's Breath. It's the one thing I didn't have any of. Oh, dang, Shellbell. Dang, and that was a pretty good deal too. So, yeah. Well, you know what, Shellbell? I have a feeling you might have a chance to get that one, but you're going to have to catch it in a future Sunday show, because I think Tanya ended up getting that. So, ooh, here we go. This is really nice, really fine silver, early Chinese. Really nice. Heavy piece. 15 grams on that. 1.75 inches. And silly price on that, 35 bucks. What is it? 15 grams. So basically just over the metal value. It's a big one. I should be asking 85 or 130, somewhere in that price range for it. But I'm not. It's $35. And Yippee says, yes, Doug, I am in at 35. And I don't see anybody else on that, Yippee, so we're going to call that one sold to Yippee-I-O. Yippee-I-O-A at 35. Thank you, Yippee. Boom. Can I do 07 for 70? Eldine, I don't know what 07 for 70 is. Let me look and see if it's still available. Sweet 800 silver. No, Merche already got that, Eldine. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one that Merche already got, unless I had 2 hand-painted portraits. Yeah. Merche already got that one. So, sorry, Eldine. And thank you for referencing the list. It is actually nice to have that list. And I tell you where it's really nice is invoicing. Because my brain's already kind of like, I just want to get through this, and I can just copy and paste those into the invoices. And that's pretty sweet. Okay, couple more items. Wow, I'm really surprised I still have these. I guess sometimes things are just like that. Beautiful sterling, very Zuni style, Southwest earrings with inlay sun faces and these feather drops. No shell necklace I bought. I'm missing. I don't know what I missed there, Eldine, but I'm missing something in the message. But those are awesome. Okay, I had $75 on those. They're 5 grams. They are 1 7/8 inch by 3/8 inch. And I had $75 on those. I tell you what, I'll take $10 off them, 65. I think, can you offer the gemstone necklace? Yes, Liz, I can. I can bring that back around. Yeah, so if somebody's interested in those, the price is $65, which I guess technically at this point is actually $56 because everybody has the ability to reverso priso, so there you go. Oh, these are like big crying earrings. I can't cry, I'm happy. All right, 65 on those going down. Get them in the light box, Doug. My brain's already trying to calculate how I'm gonna hold those still. I'm gonna have to poke them through a piece of paper to get a square angle on them. Okay, gemstone necklace. Reverso priso, Eldine, right, Eldine? If anybody wants to reverso priso, all you have to do is hit the reversed price in the chat. So yeah, everybody's got reverso priso, Eldine. So if you want something at the reverso priso price, just hit the reverso priso price in there, and it is yours. Yeah, this 14 karat white gold and natural gemstone necklace, it's 18.5 inches long. Weighs 5.7 grams. And the price on that is $565. Starting bid on that one is $565, so technically it's $556 because Reverso Priso is still in action. So if you're interested in that one, Liz, and you want to bid, then hit $556 in there. Or anybody else for that matter. Really beautiful, beautiful colors on that. All natural. Gemstones by the inch. That's what I was trying to do on the previous purchase. Eldine, if you wanted that, Eldine, did I miss the one before that? Oh, 07 for the 70. Oh, the one that Shell Bell got. Gotcha. All right. I don't see any action on that one. I'm considering dropping the price a little bit. Yeah, I'll drop it to $5.25. Why not? Call me crazy. $5.25 on that. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, no need to be sorry, Liz. Yeah. No need to be sorry at all. There you go. It's back around. It is $5.25. And let me get the price officially changed on the bag there. And there are the details. 18.5 inches, 5.7 grams, 14 karat white gold, and natural gemstones. I'll buy you coffee. Thank you, Eldine. You have bought me coffee, Eldine. Whether you actually designated the money. Oh, you don't have to be sorry at all, Liz. Yeah, I'm always happy to bring things back around, and that doesn't mean that you're obligated to buy anything. That's for sure. And yeah, I feel like the more things get shown, it's not just for you, Liz. It's for everybody. You know, everybody gets to have a little better view, and someone might be watching the playback, and that extra little time to show it could be exactly what they needed. So. All right, $5.25. I am changing the price on the bag officially, so it's going to stay at $5.25 as long as I have it or until it's been listed. Once I list things in my shops, the price does go up because I've invested considerable more time and labor into the piece, so then the price adjusts accordingly. All right, there we go. I do still have a couple more pieces. They're sitting right here. They're going in the light box. So bring them up before we sign out here. Awesome comedy and tragedy earrings. They are screwbacks. I feel like these probably are somebody. Maybe they're signed on there and I missed it, but whatever, they're really, really nicely done. Great detail on them. And good size too. So they're not a little piece. They're quite a statement. 1 inch by 1 inch. They weigh 14 grams, so about 7 grams each. And the price on those is $57. I had 59, but and I'm not going to drop them to 55 because that starts a reverso or a how low can you go? And I don't want to give these suckers away. They're really, really awesome. Great depth and detail in that design. A really nice textured effect. And I want to say thank you to everybody for all the input, especially on my last video. Yeah, when you guys see something that you know about and you share that information, it's so valuable. So I really, really appreciate that. That box that I got that I thought was Haida or Tlingit is actually Maori, which, man, just creates a whole mystery in the piece. Like, Maori, where the heck how did that get here then? So, okay, $57 on those. Pretty awesome. But yeah, so thank you, Nicola, for that extra information. And on that note as well, international customers. I do have international customers that I ship to. So if you're in other countries and you're thinking that you cannot participate, well, reach out to me. Send me your address and I can send you shipping costs to your country, to your area. And for some people that works out great. For other people, not so much. So Australia, New Zealand, Canada, the UK, all the Scandinavian countries, all places that I ship on a regular basis. So thank you, Nightbot. All right, a couple more items to get through here, and then we're gonna call it a day and move on and move forward. This is pretty awesome. It is a pencil. Got a couple pencil collectors on Instagram. I should post this on there for them. There we go. It's a pencil. Let's see. It doesn't have any lead. It has a little push button to activate the lead on it. It's a really cool piece. It is sterling silver. Holiday greetings from the Pacific something. Looks like maybe Pacific Railroad. The Liverpool and London Grange Company. What a cool collectible pencil. There you go. It is what it is. It's sterling silver. I don't have any of the details on it. That's 40 bucks. How's that? Actually, it's $44. Let's do that. $44 on that. And yes, that does start a how low can you go? Geez, that's heavy. It's probably got $30. I probably got $25 in scrap. Let's just see, do I have the scale happening? Oh, I had all that stuff right here. I was totally prepared and ready. I just didn't realize it. Okay. $16 grams on that one. 16 grams. So this next price is going to be right at the scrap value, $33. And I don't see Eldine in at 11 yet to be disqualified. Eldine, you are not disqualified, sir. All right, $33 on that. Great deal on this sterling silver collectible pencil. There you go, Eldine. Now you are disqualified. Oh, and the push button, it activates the pencil, not the lead. What a cool deal. All right, Eldine, you were disqualified at 33, but now the price is dropping to 22. You're requalified. Disqualifications do not last long here. You're either disqualified for one round or you're banned forever. That's kind of how it goes here. All right, I don't see anybody in at 22. Eldine was in at 11. Coming back again at 11. Oh, Rita is in at 25. Hello, Rita, and welcome in. Well, I do see Rita pulling the trigger there at 25. So, and Rhonda was in at 11 twice. All right, well, someone would have to be coming back at 27 or better. That was a power bid, Rita. In 54321. All right. Sold to Rita at 25. Thank you, Rita. And Rita, if you are not registered, you may be. Feel free to just hit that form that is pinned in the chat there, or email me at ravenschest33@gmail.com. And I will shoot you an invoice. When you pay that invoice, I will ship your item. It's that simple. Rita Preventure. All right. Thank you, Rita. And Eldine, I'm surprised Eldine didn't come back in on that one. You were requalified, Eldine. All right. Last item. Yeah, last item. Chinese, silver, enamel, bats, dragons. I think we got some bamboo, some water. You've got, if you're looking for some symbology, it's probably on here. More bats. That infinity style knot. Some more bamboo, more dragon action, more water, maybe even some wind going on here. And then the bats at the end again. The detail on this one's pretty mind-blowing. And where's my cone? This one's a pretty good size. Ah, Eldine. Thank you, Eldine. Eldine dropping that super chat. Thank you, Eldine. I don't know why these colored hearts are coming up, but they are. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, Eldine. All right, it is a size 8 on the cone. So pretty big size. And let's see, can I actually get this one? Oh, I can actually get this one on. Nice. So that's how it fits me. I'm a 7, but with the long sleeve. That works perfect with the long sleeve. Well, I paid $85 for this. I paid $85 for it. Yeah. If somebody wants to pay what I paid for it, then there you go, $85. Well, and darn, I painted myself into a corner. Actually, the price would be $58 because everything is reverso priced right now. So if somebody wants that amazing Chinese silver enamel bracelet for $58, there it is. Clearly, some of the enamel is missing on here. But for such an old piece, Heidi's in at 58. Thank you, Heidi. We'd be looking for someone to come back at 60 or better really quick, or we're going to count that one down. For Heidi in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Heidi at 58. Great pickup, Heidi. Yeah, really fantastic deal on that. Yeah, thank you, Heidi. Yeah, happy to pass along a deal, even take a little loss at times to move things along. And I tell you what, it's very rewarding feeling like I know where a lot of these pieces are going. So, you know, having people that feel like friends and family here is really awesome. Like, yay, Heidi's gonna get that bracelet and be able to enjoy it, or be able to flip it at a really good at a really good markup. And I really do value being a part of both of those experiences. I was talking to Tanya about that this morning. I'm like, you know, I really, speaking of Tanya, dropping the love in the chat. Thank you, Tanya. What amazing timing. Thank you. Thank you to the big ear, God, whoever, whatever you want to say, however you want to address the presence in our lives that really brings so much special. So, man, that right there, just another good example of how blessed we are and how magical this whole experience is. Since I've met Tanya, we have had so many serendipities and synchronicities and almost unexplainable coincidences that it really is a blessing. So I was listening and so was he, right? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Heidi. Finishing off the day with a great sale, a great deal, and a great feeling. So, yeah, and thank you for that. The timing was perfect on that, Tanya. Dang, 44 people still in the house. I'm done. I haven't, as you know, I haven't stopped. I haven't taken a break. I don't know if I've stopped talking for more than 5 seconds since I got on, so gotta go. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, thank you for being here. And everybody, I will be taking a little break, eating some food. Then I'm gonna be shooting off PayPal invoices. Please, if you can pay the PayPal invoices as soon as possible, I'd appreciate it. Because Justin's coming over tonight, we're gonna get everything shipped out. So if it's all paid for and it's all square and it gets shipped out, that's a great feeling on my end. So appreciate you all. And for the people who have been waiting since last Friday, building boxes, now's the time. Everything's gonna get consolidated, packed up, and shipped out. So I will now, says Silver Girl. Thank you, Silver Girl. Yeah. So yeah, appreciate you all being here today. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday, this wonderful Wednesday. Used 100% or 94% of the battery on my secondary device. Down to 6% there. Yeah, so hope to catch you guys. Leslie's going on. I know Lulu at Venice Vintage Cafe is on as well. She might be on already. Actually, I forgot what time she was going on. And a lot of other great channels out there as well. I don't know if Elizabeth K was on today. I didn't see a live scheduled for her. Usually I try to raid her. Got to put YouTube jail. I got put in YouTube jail for using all caps last night in the chat. Oh, yeah, Liz. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that that's like yelling. So stop yelling. I've had that happen myself, Liz. So yeah, thank you again, everybody. It's been a great day. Oh, I'm spun. Appreciate y'all being here. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. And yeah, I hope to catch you elsewhere out there in YouTube land. And anybody watching the playback, if there was something that got passed on that you're interested in, let me know. Just email me, ravenschest33@gmail.com. I know there's other things that I want to say, but mostly what I want to say is thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping support myself and this whole group of wonderful people here on YouTube. Yeah, I'm super grateful to be part of such a magical experience. So thank you. Thank you for helping make it all possible. All right, well, 33 people still in the house, 81 thumbs up today. Awesome. Just magic across the board. So thank you again, everybody. Until next time, take care and peace.